Can you hear me? Are we live? Audio check. 1, 2. Audio check. Greetings, everybody. Are we here? Are we good? Can anyone confirm? What's going on, everybody? We're live. Let's go. Hello. What's going on? Prismatic Panic. Hello. Sonmi. What's going on? Tobias. Joe Knows. How's everyone doing tonight? Excited. Loud and clear. Awesome. 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 If the audio should be louder or quieter, let me know. It's been a while since we've gone live. We've been busy over here. It's been a busy time. Busy time to be alive. That Metal Stoner, what's going on? Crystal clear audio. Love it. Love to hear it. B3 hype. I know. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. I think it's going to be a great time. We got, we should have here. You can probably see. Yeah, okay. So we got the game open. But for now, until the set releases, we're going to do some, discussions. Maybe build some decks right here. I got the deck builder open. Maybe some prospective deck list ideas. CBYT, what's going on, man? How's my week starting? It's all right. You know, it's all right. It's going all right. You know what I mean? Typical Mondays type stuff. Oh, man. Cheery. Chirino? How are you? How's it going? I'm excited for Zoroark and Mega Audino. The Mega Audino stuff looks very interesting. This pack looks like the best pack in a long time. I think a lot of these cards are going to be very good. Yeah, I'm excited about the prospect of the meta changes that will be happening. Sceptile deck? Oh yeah, we'll do a Sceptile deck. I'm honestly not really positive how I want to build Sceptile, but Jaretzel, what's going on, man? I want to test Bounded Field. Yeah, Bounded Field is going to be really cool. You know, if you just basically you can look at like whatever's like very common in the metagame right now. But the other thing you can do with Bounded Field is just play like multi-energy decks or something. You know what I mean? Theoretically, you could just throw a bunch of decent Pokemon that that have colorless energy in their attack cost, and utilize their different types to hit for weaknesses, like a toolbox deck. What's your chasing card, Matt? I don't know what we're going for. I like to try to get the full arts of the megas. Those are my favorite cards, but we'll see. You know, the crown rare is pretty cool. I want the Inteleon line. I want to test out Inteleon because that stuff looks crazy. Game is still growing. I think Pocket's always growing. It's growing and it's expanding. I think anybody that plays Pocket right now has been playing it for a while. But maybe we get new players. That's hard to know. Njord pair Mega Audino with Bramblegast. That's right. Yeah, Bramblegast and Indeedee, I believe, with Audino. Definitely Bramblegast. That's definitely what's sort of meant to be played there, Njord. For sure. Man, it's going to be strong. I think Indeedee is going to be kind of the next big sustain deck. Unfortunately, I mean, those decks have their good matchups and bad matchups, But yeah. You just built your Mega Shine decks. Don't forget to update your app. That's right, I have updated the app. What time's the new set coming out? It's coming out in 27 minutes. 27 minutes. Sceptile looks interesting. It does. Theoretically, you could play Celebi in the deck, and then, you have Slicing Snipe if you wanted to deal some bench damage. That's going to be pretty nice. The Celebi might just be worth playing in a lot of decks, especially grass-type decks. Dusk Noir. You could play Dusk Noir with Audino, for sure. With Illima. Sounds crazy. I feel like they keep doing one pack with a bunch of cards. Makes you odd. Makes it the odds against you, to get what you want. It is true. It is true. Yeah, Badoo. Badoo is interesting. I don't know. It's going to be good into Suicune and stuff. I just don't really know if Badoo will really see that much meta play. We'll have to test it all tonight. We'll build decks. We'll test it all. Durant looks pretty decent, to be honest with you. With the new grass stadium, pretty easy to get a couple of Durants on your bench. Start hitting for 50 on turn 1. It's not bad. Durant's not going to be bad at all. At all. You're skeptical of Sceptile? Yeah. I feel like they keep doing one pack with a bunch of cards. Oh yeah, sorry, I just read that. Yeah, I think the one pack is tough. It's going to be tough to get what you want, but that's just sort of what they're doing now. It's just going to be single packs, I guess. What are you going to do? Badoo is good into Manectric, which is annoying. Is it? It's good into Zero Aura. That is true. When does the set going to drop? It drops in 26 minutes. Definitely got to test out Camera Up a little bit, at least with Moltres and Victini. That's the build. That's how I think we're supposed to be playing Camera Up here. But Numel is definitely. I'm a little bit. I don't want to lead with this. Is the problem? You know what I mean? This 2 retreat cost. We just don't really want that to happen. You know. So that's the problem with like Moltres decks. Is if you don't lead Moltres, it's not going to be very consistent. But hot take. I like the single packs. I mean, I don't mind them either way. We're going to be dropping a lot of Poké Gold either way. Nullify Zera if it's out first. That is true. But it was going to be cool to turn off Oricorio. I think that's kind of underrated. You think we play 1+20 Oricorio or Lucario for Oricorio? I think so. Oricorio didn't really see any play this past season. Even like the Manectric deck stopped playing it. I don't know if Oricorio is going to be much of a factor. We'll see. Complain about it with your wallet. That's right. Yeah, the art in the set is pretty cool. Vaporeon is interesting. I saw that the one of the trial decks with Inteleon and stuff plays Vaporeon, which I think is fine. But I think you probably just want to play it with Suicune for the draw. That's certainly one of the decks I'm going to be testing. Magnezone is crazy. This Magnezone's going to be super good. This is such a good card to have with Magneton, except the issue with this is that, you know, a lot of people are going to be playing Lucario in all of the new fighting decks, so it's a kind of a tough time for the Magnezone EX to be releasing, but this is really good. Just one of Magnezone EX is going to be super good in any deck that would be playing Magnezone. 180 HP is a big deal. This thing sets itself up with Magneton. You never even have to worry about it. Man, I hope they don't buff fighting types by 50 damage. Yeah, every fighting type now is going to be hitting for about 50 to 60 more damage than you would, that it typically would. So that's going to be tough. Wonder if Orimag just plays 1 Mag EX just as the finisher. Yeah, it's definitely worth playing 1 Mag EX for sure. It's going to be better in most scenarios, other than, I suppose, maybe not. We'll see. Top Boy Jr., what's going on, man? Does the Watchog attack stack, or is it limited to max 60 per turn? It's a good question. I forget. Let's pull up Watchog here. So during your next turn, it does 30 more damage. It does not stack, no. So it'll just stay at 60. But we do have the supporter that minuses damage this thing takes by 100. So Watchog might be sticking around for a while. Parasol Lady, 2 stars. One of my chase cards. Yeah, let's take a look at 2-star Parasol Lady here. Where is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a nice card. I like the full art supporters. This card is just crazy in general. It's a crazy card, dude. We have a Wailord in the game. That could be a fun... oh, look at these rainbow rares. Very, very nice. What's the over and under on Crustle being the best card in the set? How do you guys feel about Crustle EX? My goat. Shout out to Crustle, man. I'm actually really excited for Celebi / Memory Light Flygon spread deck. It's going to be really cool. So if you use Flygon with Celebi on your bench, you can actually use the Vibrava attack. So you can hit for 10 on everything, and then after your turn, it'll do 10. But it's Pokemon Checkup, so it's at the end of your turn and at the end of your opponent's turn. So it's just in between turns, which is nice. No weakness is pretty cool. It's going to be a fun spread deck, regardless. I don't know. It'll be fun to test out. Releases in 20 minutes, yes. 22 minutes. I don't know if Corviknight will see any play, but this is definitely not a bad card either. Discarding energy is always pretty good. It's a big Pokemon. 180? You got to understand, like, we have Metal Apron, we have... This is like... The thing with a lot of the Steel-type decks is that they're not Stage 2 Pokemon. So you have Metal Core Barrier and all of the damage reduction type stuff, but it's also compounding with Lily. So I think a lot of the Pokemon in the set are going to be pretty excited about Lily. One card that I'm really wanting to test is actually going to be Fragrant Forest, because this is a stadium that just gives any grass deck an inherently massive buff. This is a really, really good card. The thing about this stadium is it's not helpful to anyone other than the person playing a grass type deck. So it's like one of these like one-sided stadiums are always really strong. I want to test this in grass decks, but I think it could be really nice for like Lilligant. You got to think, if you're playing, Fragrant Forest and you're playing Quick Growth Extract, you're just pulling like 2 cards out of your deck every turn, and additional 2 cards. So the amount of thinning that grass decks can do now is absolutely insane. But yeah, pretty easy to get double Lilligant down. Might even be the way that we play Sceptile. Honestly, like when I build a Sceptile deck, I might test it with just straight up with Lilligant and like Quick Growth Extract and stuff. I'm excited to rock 2 Flygon, one Decidueye line. That's a good idea as well. Flygon's basic Trapinch. That's a good question. I forget what Trapinch does. Just does 10 damage. It's not anything, not anything too crazy. Shout out to Trapinch. Bonsly's crazy as well. I just don't know the application for why you would ever play Bonsly. But, you know, this is a card that's going to be super annoying, theoretically speaking. Like, if you just did, like, Starting Plains Giant Cape, it's got 70 HP and takes 30 less damage from attacks. It's kind of hilarious. And it'll take all of the damage, like, buffing that fighting has. So, theoretically, you could just hit for, like, 80 damage with this thing. Mega Audino and those tumbleweeds. Yeah, the issue with Audino and Bramblegast is, of course, anything that hits for over 180 damage will just win the game. That's the kind of the thing with these decks. I mean, I know you can play Giant Cape, so make that 200, but Lucario with weakness and all of the damage buffs will be able to hit for 200 on Audino. And then, of course, Charizard will just KO you. You just lose to Charizard. But it's just like Steelix, you know? Like, anything like this, it has good matchups and bad matchups. Sometimes you just get one KO'd and the game's over. But would you play new Zoroark with Zoroark? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think Zoroark, you just play it with Darkrai. It's just a very fast-paced, in-your-face, you know, fighting type deck, or dark type deck, and I do like that. I think Zoroark's a really cool card. 150 is a little bit scary for me. Like, you're getting one KO'd by Sceptile. But going first, it's going to be very good, right? Get the 90 damage off immediately. Like, that pacing, that's like Manectric levels of pacing. It's going to be very consistent. I didn't know Bonsly was that militant of a bottom, though. Dude, you're crazy. You are crazy. But yeah, like the Inteleon line, super good. I honestly probably just... I'm honestly just going to play this with Suicune, I'm thinking. And just hit the active over and over again. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot. A lot of extra damage throughout the game. And the thing is, too, like if you take a KO with this ability, like if you finish off a Pokemon with a Swift Shot, then it just leads into it, right? But like you don't end your turn after you use these abilities, so it's really, really strong. There's been disagreements that the Stadium X2 weakness. Have you discussed that one yet? Yeah, I mean, I think the Stadium means that weakness, instead of being like plus whatever, is now just X2. So it's not... I understand why people think that way. You apply weakness as X2. So it'll double the damage, basically, if you're hitting for weakness, instead of times 2ing whatever the weakness was prior to it. So it's replacing whatever the weakness modifier would be with just X2. So this is a really important, like, this is a really good card. But we do have Field Blower now. You know what I mean? So Field Blower does exist. But you can play this on your turn. So your opponent can't do anything about it on your turn. Inteleon is Teemu Greninja. It is, but it isn't, man. Like, just wait. Like, you gotta just... You're gonna wait and see. You know? It's a lot. It's a lot of damage. It's 100 damage between two Inteleon lines, but if you're playing the supporter, then you can do it again. So it's like 150. It's really good. But what people need to realize, though, is, like, if you have... So, like, let's say you have an Inteleon on your bench that you just evolved that turn, and you also have, like, another Sobble. If you scoop up the Inteleon, you get all 3 of those cards. And you can evolve the other Sobble with the same card that you scooped up. You know what I mean? So you can technically do, like, plus 50 in one turn with the Inteleon if you're using the supporter. How would any of this new cards fare against the current meta deck? Sounds like Charizard's just going to one-shot every Mega still. Charizard is there to one-shot every Mega Pokemon forever. But the thing with Charizard is that it's a little bit slow, you know? And it loses oftentimes to non-Mega decks, right? So, you know, every new Mega Pokemon will likely lose to Charizard. But, you know, we have Oricorio, you have Hydreigon, you have Suicune, all things that just sort of beat Charizard. Bounded Field's going to grief players. Bounded Field's crazy. It's a crazy card, you know? It really is. Doesn't work for Megas, though. So that's the balanced part about it. You're not going to be able to hit ×2 weakness on a Mega and just KO it. It doesn't work that way. So it also works both ways, but yeah, so it doesn't work for Mega Pokemon. Which is fine by me. I'm glad it doesn't, honestly. Cabby's cool. I don't know if Cabby will kind of fit into any decks, but it's really not bad. Maybe decks that are like built around Bounded Field, it'll see play. It's like how we used to tech Coughing with Koga. Yeah, that's right. But the thing is with Wheezing, though, was that you would poison once and then poisoning again didn't matter. You know, now, so imagine evolving Inteleon, hitting for 30, scooping it up, and then evolving the other Sobble on your bench into Drizzile, and then doing 20. So that's plus 50 in one turn. You know what I mean? It's going to be crazy. Still works with regular EX mods? It does, yeah, which is a big deal. You could build a lightning deck right now that that could KO Suicune on turn 1 or turn 2, like super easily. Like very easily. Like anything that hits for 70 damage, that's a lightning Pokemon, will one hit KO Suicune when Bounded Field is up, which is crazy. You know? But I think that's a really good thing for the metagame, right? In the sense that if a deck ever becomes tier 0, as long as it's not a mega Pokemon deck, then you can just sort of build a counter meta deck very easily with Bounded Field with it. Like, I don't know if there will be a lot of those decks in the metagame that play Bounded Field, but like theoretically, we have the option, you know? Is there a stadium for stage 2? I don't know. What do you mean? Trico and Grovyle got full arts, by the way. We're also getting gold borders. You guys excited about the gold borders? Pretty sure Bounded Field is plus 40 weakness damage, not double the attack damage. It doubles the attack damage. It will double. The damage you deal when Bounded Field is in play to non-mega Pokemon will be X2 if you're hitting for weakness. Absol dying for the next 2 weeks? Yeah, Absol's gonna be tough. What current meta decks do you think would fall off? Altaria, I don't know. It's hard to know what's gonna fall off. Probably none of them in general. I don't think anything's going to necessarily fall off. So, but the decks might change. You know, like Suicune it might be more worthwhile for Suicune to play the Inteleon stuff than anything else. So the old versions of Suicune might fall off. Fighting is strong. Fighting is strong. Gold borders will work on previous sets too on release, correct? It said starting, I don't know, because like the update note said starting with B3, so I don't know if it's going to like back update all of the older cards or not. I honestly don't think it will. I think it's only going to be B3 cards and then future releases as well. That's how I suspected it. Which card am I excited to play? I want to play Inteleon. I want to play Suicune Inteleon, which I know sounds lame, but that's what I want to play. I also want to try Flygon. I want to try Flygon spread. We'll try out Lucario for sure. I want to try Zoroark Darkrai or Zoroark Darkrai. See how consistent that deck feels. And then I don't know, Bramblecast will be fun. I think Sceptile, like I don't know, like I'm trying to think of what I want to play Sceptile with. I genuinely think the way to play it is probably going to be like just maximize the HP on it. Just play like Lilligans with Fragrant Forest and Extract and Leaf Cape and Lily and just live hits. Because like Lilligan is what is it plus 30 or plus 20? I forget. But Leaf Cape brings us to 240. So if you get like a couple Lilligans on the bench, all of a sudden this thing has like 300 HP. And you can heal for 60. I think it's going to be pretty decent. You can use Celebi with Sceptile to hit the bench. You can, yeah. You definitely can. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a fun time. Let's build some of these out here. Let's see what we got. This is really small. Why is this so small? Can you guys see this? Is this too small? It's too big if I do that. Then I can't see the thing. So if we do Suicune and then we get some Sobbles, Drizzile, and Inteleon, just right off the bat. And then research, Pokeball. Don't want rare candies. Probably like one starting planes, one cape, one boat. Sorry, that's a training area. We don't want that. We want starting plane. I mean, I don't even know what else do we play in Suicune. We got 15 cards left. Probably like just like one copycat. Dealing damage to the active, so we don't really need anything too crazy there. Maybe like one May. Is May better than like a Pokecom, I wonder? We're not going to be playing Rare Candy because we want the middle evolutions, but Suicune never has been reliable attacker. Yeah, but imagine all of the extra damage that it gets now. That's the thing about it. You know, it's just, you can just play Suicune and just deal a ton of damage. You just deal an absolutely insane. Do people play like double cape? Like what do people play? Oh yeah, Parasol Lady, I forgot. The new Parasol Lady. I think we just need one though. I don't think you need two. Because it doesn't work for Suicune. It only works for... Inteleon itself, it's like Greninja. Like, you can actually just evolve Inteleon and deal damage with that. Cyrus? I don't know if you need Cyrus, though. Maybe? You think so? Just play Cyrus? Probably. Yeah, you got to play, like, one Cyrus in there. Parasol Lady. So we got 18 cards left. Do people play Double Cape with Inflatable Boat in Suicune? Is that what people play? Is there another card that's worth playing? What time's the set out? In 10 minutes. I forgot to turn the sun on. Oh, no. I think one Cyrus does make sense. I don't know. I don't even know what Suicune plays. Like a healing card? Like a throw PCL in there or something? Is that what people are doing? Yeah, one rare candy could be more potential pings, but when you scoop up with Parasol Lady, then you wouldn't be getting the middle evolution. So I just don't know if it's really ever worth it. Honestly. Mars, potentially? Yeah, it's Suicune. I'll take a Mars in the deck. Why not? Let's do it. What else? I mean, we got some room for supporters, I guess. Suicune decks always have 5 basics. That is true. Yeah, we need... Yeah, you're all right. We need more basics. So what are we playing? What other basics would we play in the deck? Are there any new good water basic Pokemon that we would play? Theoretically, play Castform. Castform would be funny. I don't know. We do need another basic. We definitely do need another basic Pokemon. You could play like Chanpao, but I don't like it. Indeedee? Yeah, you could just play one Indeedee. I feel like I would rather play like a baby Pokemon, though. Like, I'd rather just like throw a Mantike in. Just because it's like a not a bad lead-off Pokemon. Not Charmander. Just like running one Mantike or something. Teal Mask Ogerpon? Indeedee. You could play Indeedee. Indeedee's not bad. 180 HP Suicunes. The new Badoo. We could play Badoo or Chingling. I think Mantike's better, though, just so we can get Suicune up a turn earlier, potentially. And I think that's all you need. I think that's just like what you would play. Basculin would be crazy. Donphan's going to be interesting. All of the old fighting type cards are much more interesting now with with the fact that everything does so much damage. Definitely play. You could play Indeedee, but of course leading Indeedee is always bad. Fishing Net could be helpful if Inteleon goes down. Namek, what's going on? Mads is going to be the camber up to one trick to top 1,000. Let's go. The set does drop tonight. I'm excited. So yeah, like something like that with Suicune. I think you guys are going to be underrated by, or you're going to be surprised by how much the extra damage with Inteleon is. It's going to be super good. The other one that I want to try is, of course, Sceptile with Trico. Where are we at? Just play Trico. I don't know if I really want to play the middle evolutions, though, is the thing. Maybe like one. Here's the problem, though. I really don't think it's worth it. I really don't. And then we'll play like double Fragrant Forest, because why not? We'll grab... The thing is, do we even need like Pokeball? Because of you probably do. Probably just play double Pokeball. Just to get the extra basics out and whatnot. I think Sceptile, because if you're playing Rare Candy Trico Sceptile, and then I don't know how much space we have in the deck. Probably want Leaf Cape. I wanted to see, I don't think we have enough space for this, but I also wanted to try to just do Lilligant. Lilligant, Petalil, so that's 18, dude, and then we just play Quick Growth. Quick Growth Extract. Probably cut one Stadium. I don't think we need double Stadium there. Probably just like one Quick Growth Extract as well. We don't have enough cards. What I wanted to do was play Lilligant and Leaf Cape with Sceptile, but I don't know the best way to like fit all of that into the deck. I don't know if it'll be doable. You know what I mean? I feel like Parasol Lady is able allows you to scoop up a water type Pokemon. That's not an EX card. Yeah, and then you would play Lily. And we just play like one Lily, one Erica. And just do like max HP max healing on Sceptile. Again, though, the thing with all this, like, maybe we cut a rare candy and then we do play a Grovyle. And then we play, like, double extract, but we're already at 20 cards. So, like, what would we be cutting? You know what I mean? It's just, like, not enough space. Just not enough space. You could just do 1/1 Lilligant. Could do 1/1 Lilligant, Petalil, and then like a Celebi, just so that we don't have to play Cyrus and whatnot. So that's 4 basics, and then just add like an additional growth extract, like that. But Field Blower is active; like, it's gonna be all over the place. So it's like maybe we even just want like 1 Pokeball, double Stadium or something. Like that might even be better. Because everyone's going to be playing stadiums. It's going to be way more worth it now to play more than 1 stadium in your deck. No special condition defense. Consider PCL over Erica's. That is true, actually. That's definitely... That's very correct, given the state of the metagame. Whoops. Went full screen there. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably a safe play. PCL is now the 5th most played card in the game, which is hilarious. What a crazy metagame we live in right now. But yeah, honestly, just something like this. Leaf Cape, Lilligant. I think Sceptile would be nuts with 300 HP, though. I really do. I really, really do. I don't think you really need the Grovyle, though. I honestly would rather cut Celebi and Grovyle and just play double Lilligant and then double Leaf Cape. Although you really only need 1. But that's 20 cards right there. That's probably fine. That's probably just crazy. But do you need double extract, though? Probably not. Probably don't need double extract. So cut an extract for just like an additional Pokeball or something? I don't know. I don't know. What site are you on? This is PokemonMeta.com. It's good for deck building before the sets come out. Yeah, Field Blower is going to be in like every deck. Double Forest, yeah. Yeah. Lilligant just is going to deal so easily. The thing is, though, if like Lily doesn't work with Lilligant, but we have Sceptile anyway. What would we play for that last card? What would we play? Just like, I don't know. Just like throw an X-Speed in there or something. But this inherently is going to be really good. You're going to be pulling so many cards out of your deck. I wish like Sceptile was a stage 1 Pokemon. Double Quick Row, less valuable without Grovyle? Yeah, I agree. We cut 1 Quick Row. Yeah, and then a Copycat. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We didn't have a Copycat. Yeah. Yeah. And I think this will you'll be able to build this up super consistently. The issues here is going to be drawing into... Oh, we need the extra rare candy, though. Yeah, we only have 1 rare candy in the deck. We need another one. It's tough. Arboliva. Arboliva is willing. Interesting. Well, when we get in the game, we'll shot this out. I don't know if Lilligant will work, but it's going to be very interesting for sure. Maybe we don't need double Leaf Capes. Something to test out. What do we got? 2 minutes left? I think Audino is pretty self-explanatory. What's Brambleghast's middle evolution? We're over here. This guy. Brambleghast, and then Indeedee. And then we just play like Ilima. It's so toxic. Couple of ice pops in there as well. Why not? Where's Ilima? I just play like 1 Ilima. This is going to be a ridiculous deck. It's going to be such a toxic deck. Double Copycat. Just something like this. Starting Plains Cape. Yeah. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a fun one. You're going to get absolutely destroyed by Lucario, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. All right. Let's get ready for the set. The set's dropping soon. Let's get ready for it. Let's go, everybody. 1 minute left. Why PCL instead of Erica? Well, it's because it heals special conditions as well. which is inherently a big deal. Hello, Collector. How are you? Sleep is kind of running the metagame right now. Yeah, we'll do a Mega Lucario as well. We'll definitely do Mega Lucario. Come on. 1 minute. 1 minute to go. Pumped. I'm super excited. Haven't opened like a ton of packs in a while. It's been a little while. Oh, it's here. Here we are. Pulsing Aura, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. We did it. We have 1,000 Pokegold ready to go. Ready to go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck on the pulls. The big single pack. People are gonna hate it. They're gonna hate the pulls. Let's see how lucky we get though. All right, guys. Krogunk, Patrat, Zarude, Sewaddle, Golbat. Not a good first pack. Cubfu, Chinchou, Darmanitan, Seviper, Victini. We get a Victini. Gonna need that for our Moltres decks. I think that's kind of just what Victini is. It's just Moltres support. And it's gonna be really good with Moltres. Come on now. 700 hourglasses? Let's go. Time to rip. Got nothing too good yet. It's kind of a sad opening so far. The full art Badoo. Let's get in there. Let's go, Badoo. Gliscor is in the set. Oh! The Karina full art. Okay. Might be a fighting deck type of night. We'll see. That new Eevee stinks. No reason to ever play that. Boosted Evolution Eevee is the GOAT. Throw. Amoonguss. Forgot Amoonguss. Oh! My game glitched. Mega Sceptile. We in here. That's 1 Mega. Pack number 10. Bounded Field. We got him. Got the Bounded Field. Okay. All right. Okay. Got a Sceptile. Got a full art Karina. The full art Karina's sweet. We love Karina. Plus 30 to EX Pokemon is a big deal. I mean, every deck in the game is an EX deck, other than Hydreigon, basically. Whoa! Okay, this new update's a little crazy. What is going on? I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, this new update is crazy. 3-star in the second pack? Nice. Nice. All right. Let's go. Another 10-pack. I'll drop back in when I finish packs. See you later, Prismatic. Grovyle. Oh, Malamar. I forgot about this. Evolution. Oh, yeah, the Evolution Jammer. That card is toxic. Nobody's talking about that card, though. I do like the arts. There's our first Parasol Lady. I don't think we've seen any Inteleon line yet. Shroomish. The Grass Sleep card. Toxic. Okay, we get the Arena. Arena of Antiquity. Come on now. I need the Inteleon line. I just want to see how busted that is, first of all. It's the first thing I want to try out. Second Karina, Magnemite, Meloetta. I don't love the Meloetta card. It's too many energies. Shiny on the first pack, nice. That Heracross will work with Berry, by the way. Okay, second Malamar. I like the art on this Malamar, though. Come on, Shroomish. Get out of here. Melmetal, second Bounded Field. All right. Nothing too crazy yet on the openings. Very, very, very typical. Not this luck. Oh, no. I know. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of cards in the set. It's going to take a little while to finish up. Come on now. Keep the 10 packs rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Shiny Whimsicott on the first pack. Okay. Nice. So the crown rares are Celebi and then Bombardier, I think. Bombardier, however you say that. Full art Zorua. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, okay. Followed by the Zoroark. We will be testing Zoroark out. Okay, 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 okay. First Riolu. Oh. Okay. Second Zorua. It's gonna be kind of nerve wracking because like the odds of you getting it two of like all of the EXs is gonna be pretty low. I feel like there's a lot of different EXs in the set. Got the Mega Lucario immersive, nice. Nice. You got the gold Bombardier, nice. I like Bombardier. I think it's interesting. The issue with those cards, just like Shaman, is that they don't give themselves free retreat. So when you lead off with the Pokemon, you need to play two of them for it to be worth it. And it never really feels great. You know what I mean? I just don't like those types of effects traditionally. You would think it would give itself free retreat, but it doesn't. And that's what scares me about that card. It's just like a dead card when you lead off with it. You'd rather just play XP, you know what I mean? It's not like Celesteela, you know? If you led Celesteela, you could just retreat it. It was broken, but... Shaman and the like. Not the case. Applin. Okay, we get a Bramblegast. No Audino yet, though. Okay, first Fragrant Forest. We did get Fragrant Forest. It's probably a somewhat common card, though. You would expect it. Okay, Inteleon, finally. We get one Inteleon. Morpeko. No, okay, the Full Art Cabbie. Nice. I forgot. This is from Sword and Shield. This is the guy that flies around with Corviknight, I think. Pretty cool. Full Art Badoo. Nice. Oh, that was a Sobble in there. I saw it. I don't know if we've gotten Drizzle yet. Oh, we got a shiny Mega. Victini, Cubchoo, Gorbis, and Abs. Okay. The shiny Mega Absol. It's kind of sick, I'm not going to lie. I don't need more Absol cards, but that is cool. Breloom. Breloom seems all right, actually. Flapple also seems not bad. A lot of the cards in this set, like even like the filler cards, are not bad at all. Grovyle, Full Art Carkol. Oh, Full Art Trico right off the rip. Oh, I thought it was a God Pack. That art is really cool. Darumaka, and then Cinccino. Flip a coin of heads, 30 more damage. Okay, all right. All right, there's a Drizzile, finally. I think we have one Inteleon, one, or maybe two Sobble, one Drizzile. I think Immersive Lucario is definitely going to be a lot of people's chase cards, other than the... I mean, we've yet to get a full art, like Mega or a Rainbow Rare. I think the Rainbow EXs are a lot of people's favorites. Rainbow Border Zoroark, nice Schlep. Okay, this is cool. So when you get the... Oh, look. And we get the emblem. Nice. Cool. Take that. Plenty more packs to open. Plenty more. Got the Mega Lucario Immersive. Nice. 22 packs, not a single EX or 2-star card. I think they've nerfed the odds. It's tough, Marky. Maybe you got unlucky, though. Maybe you're just unlucky. Basically got a God Pack, 4 to 5 pulls. What? Full Art Bramblegast. Nice. I keep getting these in the front and the back. It's interesting. Always fakes me out with the God Pack. Volcarona. Politoed, okay. The art on this is wild. Cabbie, Trico. Poliwhirl, there's another Sobble, Mandibuzz. That's right. Esper. Okay, second Drizzile. Just need another Inteleon. Cast form. All those the fire type cast form is very decent. It's not a bad card at all. Dunsparce. How are we supposed to play Dunsparce? I read that card and I just never understood like why you would ever play that card. I guess like you could just avoid getting KO'd if you had some damage, but I just don't. Field Blower, our first Field Blower. Is it better to open 10 packs at once or open one pack one by one? I don't think the odds should be any different. I think it's just quicker to do 10 packs, so that's what I do. Full Art Parasol Lady, nice. Immersive Sobble. I forgot Sobble was an immersive. We need those immersive Sobbles. I totally forgot that. No immersives yet, but we already have 99. Actually, no, we have 102 cards in the set already. Never mind, we have 111. Okay. Getting there pretty quick. Oh, okay. It's nice that you just automatically get the thing, so I don't have to go into the menu and accept them all. That was always very annoying. I appreciate them doing that. Definitely a quality update. Will it tell me if I get the gold border? Have we not gotten like 10 of a single card yet, probably? Like, a gold border Sobble is going to be way cooler than the immersive, I feel like. You know what I mean? Carnivine. Oh! We got it. We hit it. We hit the crown rare, baby. Let's go. Nice. And it's Celebi, not Bombardier, which is good. We didn't really want the Bombardier. Nice. That's very cool. I will be playing this 1 gold Celebi in my Flygon deck. And we love it. Lucky Egg. Nice. Still need another Inteleon. We need a lot. We need a lot of the EX. We haven't gotten like any EX cards. It's a struggle. Big struggle. We need more EXs. That Absol is pretty sweet. Normal Bombardier. Okay. Nice. Come on. Where are all the EX cards? How come I'm not getting any EX cards? Hatcherene, that's a new one. That's crazy. When was the last time we got like a new EX card? Is Sceptile our only one? Sceptile might be the only EX that we've gotten. You've yet to be crowned with a crown card. Wow. Nice follow-up to the accidental Mew. Yeah, that Mew was crazy. That Mew took all my luck that night, by the way, if you remember. Your waifu? Is Hatcherene a waifu Pokemon? Is it really? I'm not up to date. Shiny Dragalge. Nice. Oh! 3 Sobbles. Sweet. I got a Sobble profile picture. Love it. Okay, we need more EX Pokemon, like badly. Where are all the EXs? We need way more. I don't know where they all are, but we need way more. Can we get them? We need 2 of like all of them. I need Flygon. I don't think I've seen a Vibrava yet either. Stop giving me lucky eggs. I don't want any more lucky eggs. Come on now. Don't do this to me, Pokemon Pocket. Don't do this to me. Please. Please. We're going dry. We are going very dry. Oh no. Oh no, everybody. Oh no. More lucky eggs. No. Come on now. Karina. Riolu. Fungus? Double Fungus. Another Fragrant Forest. This is crazy, though. All right. Finally. We got an EX card, finally. Oh, my gosh. And it's Corviknight. Followed by our 5th Chinchino. The new Wonder Pig animation isn't good. It's not. I'll have to test it out. Yo, what's up, Miguel? 20,000 more cards than me? Yeah, we have a lot of cards. We've almost 35,000 cards. We've been doing this for a while. A little too long, some might say. 121 out of 155, missing like every EX card in the set. It's sad. But it's okay. We got a lot of packs left. Plenty of packs left to go. We can do it. Oh, they changed the Wonder Pick animation back to what it used to be? I don't even remember what it used to be. I don't Wonder Pick a lot in this game. We'll check it out after. Full art cast form. Okay. Sure. Another Sobble. Hey, okay. Mega Camerupt. All right. Cross it off the list. Obtained finally. A lot of Gen 5 Pokemon and Gen 3 Pokemon in this set, which I greatly appreciate. Those are, of course, as everyone knows, the 2 best generations in Pokemon history, or Gen 5 and Gen 3. There's not that many Mega... Oh, Full Art Grovyle. There's not that many... Oh, I see. It's like one big image. That's cool. Not that many like Mega Pokemon in Gen 5. Like Audino's one of them, and I know Scolipede just got a Mega. Chandelure just got a Mega. Seviper. Durant, Sceptile. I love Darumaka so much. One of my favorite Pokemon. Darmanitan. Did you get one of the animation cards? I have not gotten an immersive yet. No immersive so far. None. Regigigas. Okay, that's a new one. All right. Scrafty. That's right. Scrafty got a new Mega. That is true. That is true. Are there any more? Golurk. Golurk got a Mega. Is that Gen 5? It is, right? It is. Definitely is. Golurk's got to be a Gen 5 Pokemon. No, it's not. It's Gen 6, isn't it? Oh, I'm terrible. Golurk is definitely a Gen 6 Pokemon. Yeah, I can't think of any other Gen 5 Megas. Are there any? Am I missing any? I might be missing them. They've yet to give us any like of the ZA Megas though in Pocket. I wonder when we'll get those cards. You would think they would have given it to us like earlier, but we don't have any of them yet. Sword of Justice theme. Yeah, the music in black and white is so good. Karina Shroomish. Come on. Oh, shiny Skrelp. All right, guys. I got my chase card for the set. Got my shiny Skrelp. That's all we needed. Golurk is Gen 5? Is it? Are you sure? Is it really? Excadrill did get a Mega. Forgot about my boy Excadrill. How could I forget? Man, Gen 5. Emboar, that is true. Is Golurk Gen 5? Okay. Thought I was going crazy. Shiny Torchic. Now it's just going to give me the shinies now. See, I guess Gen 5 did get a bunch of new shinies, or a bunch of new Megas, but they're not in Pokemon Pocket. That's the thing. They need to add them to the game. Amoonguss. We need a Mega Amoonguss. Yo, shiny Greninja EX is crazy. Even though people don't even play Greninja EX anymore, which is sad. They probably should, though. Greninja definitely still a good card. I have no reason to lie to you about Golurk. That is true. Got a shiny Mega Blaziken. Electros also got a Mega. That's so funny, dude. They just gave a bunch of... Okay, our first Bonsly. That's funny. In ZA, they gave just a bunch of Gen 5 Pokemon Megas. As they deserve, because Gen 5 is the best. I think that's why I liked Legend ZA. It's because of all of the new Gen 5 Megas. All right, we are severely lacking here still on EX cards. We have one Sceptile, one Corviknight, one Camerupt. Is that it? Is that all we've gotten? No Flygon yet? No Flygon, no Lucario. No Magnezone. Oh, we have one Zoroark. That's right. Matt's the type to pull 20 Crown Dunsparce and no EXs, dude. Honestly, that's how I'm feeling right now. Oh, the Morpeko. 40, though? 40 on turn 1 is not bad. Not a bad card. Double cast for him. Come on now. No immersives either. We need the immersive. We need a Lucario to some degree. We've yet to get the Lucario yet. Come on. There's our first Rapid Strike Urshifu. What's your favorite card in the whole pack? I don't know what my favorite card is, man. I think it's the Inteleon line. Honestly, or Mega Sceptile, just because I love Mega Sceptile. I think all of the Gen 3 starters are so good. Camerupt. All right. We do have a playset of Mega Camerupt now. So that's something. At least. And we got a playset of Zoroark now. Okay. All right. Now all we need are the ones we don't have yet. Like Lucario. I know that's like the one deck people are going to want me to build and play. Oh, okay. All right. We did it. We're here. This card looks so good. Oh my goodness. They went hard. That's got to be the best full art Mega I've seen. That's a crazy looking card. That's super good. This is the fighting type Renaissance. Wow, though. What a card, though. That's one of the best full art Megas I've ever seen. That's got to be. That's insane. All right, we have one Lucario. One Lucario. Do we have two Sceptile or only one? I think we only have one Sceptile. Mega Sceptile is the best full art. Okay. All right. I believe you. That's your chase there. That's a very good chase card if it is yours. That is a quality chase card right there. You got Rainbow Flygon? You're crazy. Definitely have some more 10 packs left to go. So we'll see. Right after this, we're going to build out some decks. Start testing. We'll do some viewer battles. Should be fun. If you guys want. Or we could do the new solo battles or the random solo battles. Whatever you guys would rather do. I think viewer battles are fun to test decks. Our second Crown Rare Celebi. Two of them? Just get two Crown Celebis like that? With all of the cards we're missing from this set, you're telling me double Crown Celebi is what we have right now? That's crazy. That's crazy. What? What are the odds of that? We got to play Celebi decks now. I don't think there's ever a time where you would run multiple Celebi, though. So I don't think you ever need two of them, but... Okay, finally. Mega Autono. We have arrived. All right. The luck is now shining upon us. Charon? Is that our first Charon? How do streamers always pull 3 crowners the day the set drops? I don't know, man. It is happening. I am the type of guy to not pull any EXs but get double crown Celebes. That's where we're at, I guess. What are you going to do? I'm not complaining. I kind of am. I don't need 2 crown Celebi. We're never going to play more than one of them in the deck. But whatever. We needed 2 to flex. That's right. Maybe I'll add Flare to it. Can I Flare my Celebi, my crown Celebi? 2. Why do I have 2? At least we got 1 Audino, though. That is some streamer luck. That's some crazy streamer luck. That's weird luck. That's not the type of luck you want. You know? We're missing 20 cards from this set. Okay. So we get this. Get a couple of hourglasses from it. Okay. Let's do it. I don't need 4 immersive Lucarios, but there we are. Crazy. Well, would you only run 1 of that Celebi? Yeah, I think you only need 1 because the effect doesn't stack or anything. And you have the new stadium to pull out basics. So, like, you should very easily a Crustal. Okay, all right. Another EX that we don't have yet. 13k cards and not a single God pack. Wow. That's nuts. We've gotten quite a few God packs. I don't know how many we have in total. Okay, that's our 3rd Zoroark. Now getting into the triples. We don't need triple of anything. More lucky eggs though. Best EX in the set. I think Zoroark's going to be very good. 90 on turn 2 going first is a little bit crazy. Drizzile, but we already have Drizzile. We need another Inteleon. Oh, shiny Dragalge. All right. Okay. Saw double flashes in this. Insane. Gold frames appear in the collection after refresh. Pretty nice. Oh, that's super cool. They appear in the collection. I love that. So, is it Agent? Does it refresh or does it work for like old cards as well? Hey, Flygon. Perfect. So is it cards before B3 Agent as well? Like, is it for every card that's been released so far, or is it just starting at B3? If you need a Flygon, I got you. I appreciate that. We got 1 Crustal, 1 Flygon on that 10-pack, so we'll be okay, I think. We'll be all right. Zoroark's not even close. I think it'll be good. I think Flygon's decent. I think Zoroark's good. I think Magnezone's really good, but nobody will really play Magnezone right now because it'll be very much a lot of fighting going on. Ton of fighting going on. Magnezone EX it's a tough time for that card to be released, but you tried it with Series A first? Okay. We'll check that out after. Uh-oh. Are we done? Is that it? That's all of our openings? Oh. I feel like we're missing a lot. We're missing a Lucario, 1 Sceptile, 1 Flygon. That's tough. We need an Inteleon as well. Let's open a couple singles, see if we can't get something in here. You get to burn the 10 copies to get a no dust cost? Interesting. How much money you spend to get 140 already in 20 minutes? Whatever the maximum opening is amount. I don't know what it is, like what it equates to in gold. I usually just get like 1,000 Poke Gold per set, and that usually gets me there. But Gold Flare works for old cards. That's really cool that it does actually. I'm gonna have to rebuild all of my decks, unfortunately. Dragon Altaria is nice in gold frame. That sounds nice. Come on, we need Inteleon. We need some new cards in these single packs here. We're gonna need some trades from the homies. Nothing in this. I did not get a single immersive card. I got double Crown Celebi, no immersive. I only have 1 Lucario and 1 Sceptile. Maybe we'll get something here. Come on. Come on, please. Nothing. Jeez, these single packs stink. Not getting anything from these singles. It's rough. It's rough out here. I need some support. I need some help. Help me. Yeah, the gold frame cards look really good in like the video or the photo. So I wanna see them in the game. Oh. Just a full art. It is a Trico, though. We did get a Trico. I don't know how many more singles we can open. Maybe like one more. Couple more, potentially. We'll see. We'll see. The thing is, what's cool about the update dropping at 8 p.m. means that like at midnight, we can open the rest of our packs. Like we don't have to wait an entire 24 hours after set releases, which is a pretty big deal, I think. Like I really like that they did that. So in like 2.5 hours, I'm going to be able to like spend the rest of my gold or buy more gold and then open more packs. So that's always an upside. But we should be able to craft a couple of things as well. You have an extra immersive for that gold. Can we train crowd rares and stuff? I will trade away my Crown Celebi if somebody wants it for a fair trade. I don't mind. I do not need to. Let me know. All right. That's the hard cap. We are now capped out at packs. 665 pack points though. So let me see. So like one Sceptile. We gotta be smart here. I have no normal Badoos. I don't think we're going to be testing Badoo tonight, though. Double Camera Up we have. Victini we have. I think right off the bat, yeah, 0 Vaporeon on the draw. Tonight is tough. I need to craft an Inteleon. I do. I'm sorry. I will just be going for an Inteleon. I wish I'd trade both Immersive. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, we'll check our Wonder Picks. No Magnezone. It's okay. I didn't really need to test Magnezone tonight. I already know it's going to be good. No Meowstic, that's fine. We have full art for Bramblegast, so I don't need to craft one. The Lucario, I don't have enough points to craft a Lucario. I might need a Lucario traded to me. We're going to have to test Lucario, so if somebody has just a normal one or whatever they want to trade, I'll trade a Zoroark for a Lucario if anybody wants that trade. I know Jaretzel will hook it up. He's always the GOAT. Or Flygon. I also want to test Flygon. 0 for Brava? If somebody can trade me a Flygon, I will craft double Vibravas as well, because I do want to test the spread deck. And then potentially Audino, but do you need double Audino, is the question. For that deck. Maybe? Maybe we do. All of the trainers we're good on. All right. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought. We are missing some cards. We're missing a couple of cards. The first thing we're going to do, though, is test Inteleon. Because I definitely need to test this. Wait, hold on. So somebody said if you go to collection, how do you get the crown rares to work? How do we do... how do we set this? Booster pack. Let's do... What do we have a lot of? I don't know. This is all B series. Let's go to A series and let's go genetic apex. Right. So how do we get the gold flare to come up? Obtain flare right here. So you have to trade 10. It doesn't do it automatically. This does look super cool. I'm not gonna lie. This looks really cool. I like this. It's automatic? Is it? You sure? I'm not seeing any of these cards. What do I have to do? It was auto? What do you mean? Press the card in the collection. It's like doing the older flare. Yeah, like this, like I just did. Because it's right here, but you have to do it. You have to do it manually. Oh, automatic is for the new cards you pull. Okay, I get it. Did my game just freeze, by the way? No, we're good. I don't know what that was about. All right, well, I'm not going to spend all that time doing that then. For certain decks, maybe I'll do it. But, all right, let's build out a Suicune deck here, because I want to try Inteleon really badly. So if we do... Why did all of these cards come up when I typed in Suicune? Okay. So we'll go double Suicune here. And then I think we just filter by water. And grab... Oh, we gotta... Okay. So we will grab... Where are they? Inteleon, Sobble, Drizzile. That's fine. And then what did we have? We had like one Mantike. Grab one Mantike. Is there not a full art Mantike? How come the game never shows it to me? Do I not have it? No, there's only a crown. How come I always think there's a full art Mantike? I'm going to try one Mantike, but Indeedee might be the move. What's better, Chingling or Badoo for Inteleon? I don't know. I think Badoo is going to be better into Suicune because it turns off the ability. Right? But that's all we need, I think, for Pokemon. So then for trainers, we'll do like one Parasol Lady. We can do... Yo, Wolf with the sub. Thank you. Sub for 6 months on Twitch. Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate that. I've not been streaming enough on Twitch lately, and I apologize. I've just been too busy. Too busy to stream. I don't know if we want to throw in a field blower yet. I'm going to throw in like the essentials because I want this to be pretty basic. So let's do like one plains. Throw one plains in there. We'll do like one copycat. Pokecom might be better than May. Do one cape. Hold on, we need an inflatable boat. Where is it? We went by it. Did we? Wait, where's boat? Am I missing inflatable boat? I know, it came out before deluxe. Double research, boat. So what is this, 4 cards left? Probably want... What were we playing in this deck before? So, like a Cyrus, like one Cyrus. Double Pokeball. Probably just like one Cyrus. Is there anything else we really wanted? I mean, I think that's probably fine. Because we threw a copycat in, right? I don't know if you really need copycat, but it's pretty good. It's a hand refresh. It's always worth playing one copycat. You're on a boat? Rescue Scarf could be crazy. I think, honestly... What did we have in here before? Like a Mars? I don't know if I really want Mars. What would be the last card? Like, what does Suicune decks play? Prismatic is back. You think of May? I think we really need May in the deck. We have Parasol Lady. I don't want to play too many supporters. One starting plains. I think Mesa Gosa could be fine too. Huh. And just like throw in a field blower? Just test out a field blower? Yeah, whatever. We'll do it. This will be fine. How many Mantikes do I have? I have enough. Can I flare this? How do I flare this? Can I flare it from this menu? Can I not? That makes me sad. Because the baby Pokemon flare are going to be the way to go. That's going to be clutch. So I got to do it. It'll be my budget gold Mantike. The gold framed Mantike. It's all good. I call my new pack days. Give you my prime sub. That's greatly appreciated, man. I really like that. Love that. Thank you very much. All right. Let's get this Mantike flare, dude. We need... But do I only have one Mantike with gold flare? Is that how that works? Like I only get one copy of a gold... That's sick. This is sweet. I'm all about that. I'm all about the gold framed baby Pokemon. That's gonna be great swag. That's gonna be incredible. Oh, relaunch your game and it'll gold flare everything? Okay, all right. We'll do it later then. We'll do it later. How about that? How about that? All right, let's do let's do some viewer battles. Yo, 2D pattern code? Is that new? Does this work? Does this work better for you guys? If we do a 2D pattern code? Hold on. What the heck? What the heck? Is this the streamer privilege? Is that what we're looking at here? There you go. Oh, what? What? What just happened? Does this work for you guys? Can you scan this? I guess if you're playing on your phone, you won't be able to do it, right? There's no way this actually works, though, because you guys are on your phones, right? So you wouldn't be able to do this? No, you would be able to. No. Am I gatekeeping some people being able to join by doing this? Should I just do a code? Is that easier for you guys? What is technically easier? Does this code make sense for you guys? Or should I just give you the code? I'm sorry if this doesn't work. Somebody joined, all right. Schmeaters, hello. It only works for phones? Okay. I'll pull up a code. That way everybody can do it. That makes more sense. That's pretty funny, though. It should give you a code to type in as well as the barcode. I don't know why that's like only one option, but that's pretty funny. We are leading Sobble, but we do have boat in hand. All right, let's see. Let's just see. I'm going to play a couple of games and just kind of feel out how good Inteleon is, because I am genuinely curious. There is a lot of new UI. They've definitely spent some time actually updating the game, which is nice. I do appreciate it. I am staring down double Igglybuff currently, and that does scare me. Go research before Pokeball here. Sure. Let's see. It is Suicune. So we went first here. I assume the correct play is going to be to boating. It's got to be to boat into Mantike, no? It's got to be. You got to get the energy down. This is not Gold Mantike. I didn't update my deck. Wonder if Limitless will let us put a QR code pick instead one day. That would be cool. Pray for dark mode. I know. I'm surprised they haven't given us a dark mode. All right, so this Mantike's probably toast if he gets a dark right down. But no universal pack points or dark mode. Okay, he did get dark right yak, so Mantike is gone. Deleted from the world, sadly. But that's fine. We do have a PCL in our deck. No, we didn't. We didn't put PCL. That was what we were missing. We should have put PCL. We put Field Blower instead of Pokemon Sitter Lady. We definitely should have done that. Parasol Lady comes in. This Drizzile isn't gonna do anything, but we'll do the damage anyway. So here we go. Yes, of course. So this is only 20. Inteleon is what's gonna do 30. But that'll be good for next time when he puts an Igglybuff. Starting Plains. Another Suicune. Okay. Well, we'll start drawing extra cards. Didn't get the Sobbles down, unfortunately. I'm not gonna bench the Starting Plains here. There's no reason to. But the Blower. Yeah, we did put the Blower in the deck. How many cards are in our deck? Only 8 cards. Suicune's insane. That to be 7. I do wonder if like Mesagosa is just better. There's the Inteleon, though. There's the Inteleon, though. Pretty crazy. See, if we had Sobble down, if we had a second Sobble down, we'd be able to cook. We'd be cooking. Blower, hardly know her. That's right. That's right, Prismatic. That's hilarious. Boundary Field Dust ×2 after adding plus 20 damage from red. FYI, just tested. ×2. Wait, what? Boundary. Yeah, Boundary Field. It's ×2 weakness. I wasn't. I never thought it would be anything other than that, I'll be honest. We might lose this game simply because Mantike got KO'd and the prize math is really bad. I don't know if Mantike's even worth it in this deck. Maybe just play Ogerpon. We should probably just be playing Ogerpon, I feel like. Can we wake up? We do, actually. That's clutch. All right. Inteleon will KO the Igglybuff here, though. Cyrus is cool. So let's do this, because what's cool is that we can do Inteleon first. We still have yet to have a Sobble in our deck. But we can also Parasol Lady this turn, though. So we can do that. And then now we Starting Plains, so that we don't get KO'd. He brings in Mega Absol. Might just retreat. No, I'm not going to retreat. So we'll Parasol Lady here this turn. And this picks up all 3. Yeah, broken. Absolutely broken. We could... Do we starting planes here? How much are we doing? It's only 60. We have Cyrus in hand. We're not going to get KO'd next turn, right? Darkrai can't KO us. So I'm just not going to put starting planes down. He could copycat us, but it's whatever. We'll just hit for 60, and the next turn... we're fine. I think we just win, unless we get Marsed or something. The copycat doesn't help us. We have Sobble, Pokeball, Inteleon, Field Blower in our deck. What else? What else did we put in here? I don't remember. We need another basic. Okay, so there's the leaf. I assume he's playing Cyrus, which is why the Mantech prize math is what's sketchy here. He's not going to bench anything, so Cyrus is a win condition. We need to draw Cyrus. But I don't even know if we're going to be able to do enough, though, is the problem. Because we didn't get the other Sobble down. If we had gotten the other Sobble down... He's got 12 cards in deck, though. Okay. So this is only... It's not enough damage. Sadly. So we'll do this. Go Drizzile. And I guess at this point... Because this isn't enough. Even if we played Cyrus, it wouldn't have been enough. So we just retreat and hope he doesn't just have Cyrus in hand as basically the win condition. We kind of bricked off the Sobble. We had Sobble and Pokeball left and 4 cards left in our deck, which is really tough. I'm going to go starting planes here. Just so that he can't Cyrus and then ping me. Not that it would matter, because if he had Cyrus, he would just KO me anyway. And then I guess we just hit. Because we have game next turn. But if he has Cyrus, we lose. We just didn't really draw Sobble. We got to get our basics down. There's Field Blower. All right, GG. No, GG. All right, crazy. Staying alive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, but we can hit for 50, though. So we can do 50 plus 80. So we can do 130 next turn. Which isn't... It's still not enough to KO us. We need healing in this deck. I wonder if Ice Pop is just better than PCL. There's got to be scenarios where PCL is better. But we have Cyrus in hand anyway, so it doesn't matter. We can just Cyrus and then go Drizzile and Teleon plus 80 is 130. Yeah. So unless he gets heads and retreats into Absol here, and we might be getting stream sniped. Because if I were him, that's what I would do. You got to retreat into Absol, and then use it again. That's his only win condition here. But then he can't attack us this turn. So then he'll just lose anyway. So he can't really do that. Schmieters. He's stream sniping right now. He's listening to me. He knows. Dak playing Suicune, trying to play around Copycat. I just played my first game and fought against Hydreigon Absol. Yeah. Yeah, he's just going to pop it to the active, which is all good. Okay. So we have game in hand, unless we get red carded or something. Yeah, GG. This is what's crazy here, is that now Suicune can hit for 130 like this. Like, watch this, dude. This is a Mega Absol with 130 HP left, guys. It's all good, Schmieters. I'm just joking with you, brother. You know what I mean? Like, check this, though. Like, this is crazy reach. This is absurd. Even if we didn't have this, we could Field Blower our own starting planes if we wanted to. Let's do it anyway. It'd be funny. Oh, Nabrix. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is crazy. That's crazy. Suicune should never be able to deal 50 extra damage on a turn. That's not balanced. That's not balanced at all. Confirmed after restarting the app, all the cards with plus 12 copies are already available in Gold Collection. Okay, cool. Very cool. Yo, GG's, Schmieters. GG's. We'll keep the Field Blower for now, but healing is definitely probably the move there. We didn't even draw well that game. Inteleon is crazy, dude. Inteleon is ridiculous. Probably just Ice Pops, right? Probably just cut like Field Blower in something else out of our deck. All right, we'll do Do a passcode. And we will do... What do we do? Always Mad's Battle. All right, there's the code. I appreciate Nabrix. Thank you, man. Are you liking the new set? How are my pulls? My pulls were all right. I'm missing some EX cards. I'm missing like one Lucario, one Sceptile, one Flygon, one Corviknight. Like I kind of got scammed a little bit on the EX cards, but I can't really complain because I got double gold Celebi. I got double crown Celebi. No immersives though. Just saw Suicune do double damage into Mega Blaziken. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, wait, it worked? It worked on Mega Blaziken? No. Is that true, Juretzel? So the stadium does work on Mega Pokemon. It just doesn't work for Mega Pokemon? Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Oh, man, no, man. Why'd they nerf Mega Pokemon so much? That's terrible. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's bad news bears. That's crazy. All right, we are playing Donphan here, which I'm a little afraid of. The field blower might come in handy, that's for sure. This is the flail, yeah. It's all good. Double Riolu, turn 1. Let's do... I kind of want a copycat, low key. Should I copycat here, or... I definitely should. Yeah, that's really tough if it works against Mega Pokemon. We don't want that. Nobody wants that, I don't think. Nobody wants to hear that. That's not good. Not good at all. Drizzile, Inteleon, and Suicune. Okay. And Cape. Okay, cool. This leaves us with like no cards in our hand, but it's whatever. There's a case to be made to just find a friend here, but I think the extra... I don't want to attach the energy though, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go into Suicune and pass. Does the card not say it's supposed to work on Megas? The way it reads is almost like it's supposed to, like, I don't know how to explain it. I thought it just didn't work like both ways on Megas. So like you couldn't hit for double damage on Megas, and Megas couldn't hit for double damage in general. But I guess as it turns out, you can. I don't know. It is weirded. It's worded oddly. I just don't know. I thought it wasn't supposed to affect them as well. That's what I thought. That's how I thought the wording was. But, I mean, whatever, I guess. It is what it is. All right, this Donphan's about to start hitting me hard. It's going to deal 70 this turn. Jeez, Donphan. Donphan is terrifying now with all the damage buffs. Starting Plains is clutch. We'll take the starting Plains. See, we're not getting enough Sobbles out early. I guess we haven't drawn a Pokeball yet, but... Okay, so that's a little 20 into the Donphan here. We shouldn't get KO'd next turn. I don't even think, unless he gets like Antiquity out as well as like a second Lucario, I don't think we're getting KO'd. How do you ever reasonably play a Mega Deck now? That's what I'm saying. I feel, okay, this is tough. This makes me feel like we should be playing May in our deck. But I feel like we're also just getting unlucky. 10 cards down. We got triple basics in the deck, double Pokeball, double research. That's what our deck is right now. So we're just getting unlucky. Lucario deck, what's the play? I think you just play like Hitmon top or Hitmonlee. No, maybe not even Hitmonlee. Probably just Hitmon top or a baby Pokemon. Like that's the thing about Lucario is like you probably just play babies. Just play like baby Mars. That's genuinely, I think you play Chingling and Mars and then you just set up for late game Lucario sweep. Or Hitmonchan. I forgot Hitmonchan. This is a crazy card as well now. Oh no. I'm terrified of this. He's going to attach... I don't know what he's going to do here. He does 70. Hitmonchan will KO on the following turn. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Come on. The Karina's crazy, dude. These fighting decks have way too much reach right now. You're telling me this Donphan's about to hit me for 100 damage? There's no way. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. 1 energy, 100 on a Donphan is not all right. The Cyrus draw is horrible as well. Everything about this is terrible. All right. We are not drawing well. At all. Not drawing well at all. But it's okay. This Italian also has a retreat cost of 1 or 2. I feel like Italian should have a retreat cost of 1. Lucario and Donphan with Sightseer is crazy. Yeah, it is. Dude, the fact that he can hit me for that much damage, turn 2 70 into a turn 3 100 damage, it's just too much. It's too much damage. It's too much. But low key, like Inteleon, see, Inteleon cannot 2-hit KO this Hitmonchan though. No, it can. We'll be all right. We'll just win with Inteleon. This thing has 150 HP. We'll be all right. We'll be good. We will be okay, I think. We just need to draw a Sobble here. What do we get? Research? Nice. Research before Pokeball. If we get a Sobble, we can win. Yes. Okay. And then what's this here? Suicune? I assume he's not playing Healing. That is my assumption. Because with Cyrus in hand, this is a win condition. Which is kind of crazy. 150? He's not hitting me for 150 this turn. There's no way. There's no way. We go Cyrus, Drizzile, KO, and then Inteleon and Hitmonchan. GG. We cannot go into Sobble here. There's no way. Because we just lose to the Donphan, right? That's brutal. That's really, really bad. It's really bad. It's really, really quite bad. The Sabrina won him the game there, unfortunately. Sabrina won him the game. Unless he... Yeah, there's just no way. Because we can't retreat, because we already got Boat down. This does 70. Donphan will KO us next turn. It's tough. I guess we should have gone into the Sobble, though, now that I think about it. Right? Probably should have gone into the Sobble, but I was afraid if I went into Sobble, I would just lose. Definitely Sobble was the plan. That's my bad. We can't Parasol Suicune because it's an EX card, sadly. Sadly. Unfortunately. Wow, Sabrina was clutch. The Sabrina was clutch. Sobble was the play. I forgot. This thing has 80 HP. Why does Sobble have the... Oh, because we have starting planes out. My bad. There's no way, though. Because, like... Yeah, like, the fact... Like, there was no world where he wasn't just going to KO the Sobble, though. Right? Was he actually capped for 70 damage last turn? I guess going into Sobble was definitely just the better play. Because there's nothing we can do if we go into Suicune, right? So, not sure why we did that anyway. We got to play a healing card, I think. We got to swap out the Field Blower. I don't know what we play in place of it, but... GG, Sklee. GG. I don't think Suicune needs Field Blower, I'll be honest. I think you definitely want the healing. I don't know what we play, though, in place of the healing. What would we play for a healing card? What would we play? You think it's just PCL? PCL would have saved us, though, that game, wouldn't it have? Would it have? Might have? I don't know. The Karina reach is too much. If we had also just drawn a Sobble earlier in the game, we would have been A-okay as well. We'll just play Pokemon Center League. We'll just do that. There are sleep decks around and about. Okay. Irida, you could play Irida, but I think PCL is just better than Irida right now, with all the sleep going around. Let's do, like, one more game of Inteleon. I think we've yet to really draw well. We've yet to, like, really get, like, our Sobbles down early enough. Because if you get, like, the Sobbles down, you're chilling. Good luck, have fun. Eman, F-R? E-M-A-N, F-R? Emanfer? I don't know. I have no idea. We are going second, though. So that's beneficial. Oh, now we have Gold Mantike. What? Why is our Mantike gold now? What happened? Hello? What happened? Why did it turn gold? Can somebody explain that? I'm confused. I didn't do anything. I didn't change the deck. Hitmonlee, uh-oh. All right, the Mantike lead seems less fun now. We need starting planes up immediately. That's what we need. We can just keep it in the active turn 1, I guess, if we really need to. First thing I did was test that stadium. That thing can be broken sometimes. Yeah, it's going to be incredibly good. Like, now you can just build anti-meta decks against certain things, like, very, very easily. We're going to need to get these Sobbles down if we can draw them. No. Okay. Well, we can't retreat, because then Mantike just gets KO'd. So we'll just stay here and let him smack our Suicune in the face. It just shined gold when he used its attack, too. It does look really good, though. I really like the gold. Must have had a gold experience? I don't know. Jolteon found dead in Miami. Oh, no. Sorry, Stretch Kick. You're not touching my Mantike today. You can get him next turn. 0 Sobbles, though. Our deck is just not drawing Sobble, which makes me sad. There's really no way to search for basics like that easily, though, because you can't Lissia it. So I guess you just have to draw. You just got to find it, I think. I think that's the play. Okay, Stretch Kick on the Suicune. All good. What do we draw? Cape. All right. We're not afraid of Lucario yet. I'm going to research. Probably should have caped the Mantike, though, realistically. Parasol 80. Honestly, I'm going to scoop up this Parasol, this Mantike. Oh, no, I can't. I already played a supporter for the turn. All right. It's unfortunate. If he goes into another Hitmonlee, he can KO the Mantike, which is going to be a pretty big problem. We'll see if he does that, though. We will see. 1 of 2 are gold? No, I only have 1 Mantike in my deck, but it wasn't gold before. People are really playing Mega Altaria and Hydreigon on casual? Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? He goes into Riolu, which is a fascinating decision, I will say. Rocky Helmet on this Lucario, because this one's caped. So he's going to go Mega here? So he's just going to take one to the face? He must be playing, like, Lucky Ice Pop. He's got to be playing Lucky Ice Pop. Oh, the Mars? The Mars is a crazy hit. That's tough. All right, what do we draw? It's not really what we wanted. -4 card advantage now is really bad. But whatever. I mean, this is still 80. Can we reach... Yeah, no Sobble. It's kind of unlikely that we're going to be able to deal enough damage. He's not going to be able to hit us for KO this turn, though. Can we KO him next turn? Basic plus Drizzile? If he doesn't bench, that's only 120. So we have no way to KO him next turn. But he hasn't taken a prize yet. So I'm feeling okay. I'm also waiting for him to bench Antiquity before I want to bench Malasada? The Malasada drop? Yeah, here come the Lucky Ice Pops. He's got 0 cards in his hand, though. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here it comes. Come on now. Don't do it to me. Lucky Ice Pop. No, come on. Come on, a Manfer. Really? With the quad Lucky Ice Pop? Right off the bat, dude? All right, get out of here. Hit me for your 110 damage. That's fine. We'll find a second Suicune, hopefully. Hopefully? I mean, maybe not, though. I don't know if Inteleon will be able to bust it out. I guess Inteleon is safe from... No Drizzile is brutal. Very unfortunate. Just not drawing well. Is it better to... Yeah, we have to bench Suicune, sadly. All right. I mean, it's not ideal. I just don't think we're drawing very well. I think that's kind of what it's coming down to here. He can't stay in, though. He can't, in good conscience, stay in. What do you do? Is this a copycat? What is this? Because we'll just KO him back with Suicune. We've done enough damage. Yeah, I gotta build Zoroark. We do have double Zoroarks, so we should be able to build that deck pretty easily. I don't know how I feel about Bombardier though. I don't really believe in that card that much. He does go into Hitmonlee this turn. All right. That's pretty funny. No starting planes either. Like we're very unlucky in the cards that we have gotten access to. I wonder if he has Cyrus. What do we top deck? We top deck Cyrus, but not... Oh, no, we got it. Sorry. Math. Can't do math sometimes. We didn't even need it. 0 Drizzile, 0 Inteleon, I guess. So we can just win games. So, there you go. It's tough. I feel like we've yet to really pop off. I feel like we need more basic search, but there's just none. There's no way to grab Sobbles other than Pokeball. I do think a May would be very good, though. May feels very good. We probably should cut the copycat for May. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Sorry, I forgot to thank you. Let's cut the copycat for May, and we'll try one more time. Bombardier is pretty good in Zoroark. When you start Nihilego or Darkrai, I can see it. I can see it. All right, copycat getting swapped for May because I think that's probably just the better play. One more test. Cleffa, that's true. All right, one more test here with the May. We have gotten Mars, I think, in like multiple of these games, though. Who plays Mars right now? I feel like nobody plays Mars currently in the metagame. Mesagosa, I know, but you need starting planes in the deck, though. That's the issue. Especially with Mantike, even though we didn't get it at all last game, but you feel redeemed? Let's go. I'm glad. All right. Sorry for the Suicune stuff, but I do need to test Inteleon because like my theory is that Suicune is still the best deck in the game. Sadly, because I think Inteleon's broken. I just want one example where the deck just draws completely outright. Like it just goes all in. I want to see how crazy it is. Like if you get the high roll start, we are playing a lightning deck, which is phenomenal. Appreciate whoever's playing a lightning deck into me right now. Okay. Sure. We'll play Magnezone, I guess. Whatever. Okay. All right. Lycia Pokeball turn 1. Double Magnemites. What else is he playing here? And Oricorio. All right. That's fine. We can deal with Oricorio. We have the means. Go research before Pokeball. Parasol Lady is fine. We don't need Mantike anymore. We draw it anyway. All right. So here we'll just find a friend. I guess maybe not, though. Because if we attach to Suicune, we can just Parasol Lady next turn and just get out of the active. So it's probably better not to. We'll just take the hard pass here. Because he's not going to KO me. I feel like that's the better play. What's your best card pull so far? I mean, I got double Crown Celebi, so I feel like that's... Unless he does KO me this turn, but I don't know how he would. We get copycatted, unfortunately. It's all good. It's all good. He evolves. We're just going to KO this thing next turn. He's not expecting the Parasol scoop up. He attaches to Oricorio. That's fine. That is all good. In fact, I might hold on to the Sobble. Might not even evolve it next turn. There are things to think about here. Capes the Oricorio. Okay. That's a respectable play. And we do get Drizzile. So yeah, I mean, we'll just do this. I'm going to scoop. Do this. I'll do this. Do this. And I'm not going to evolve either Drizzile because we need them for the Oricorio. So I'll just KO Magneton outright here, which is really good. We're going to take 70 to the face. The issue is if he drops the bounded field, we're cooked. we're absolutely, the game's over, you know? So let's see if he's got the stadium. I mean, if not, it's like whatever, I guess. And then all we need is like Inteleon. PCL plus Cape means that we're going to be out of range. Clement, okay. All good. We're going to have to go through a Magnezone regardless, though. That's the problem. Definitely a good turn to draw a second Magneton there. Getting through that Magnezone is going to be really tough. We're already down Parasol as well. We're already down Parasol 80. Inteleon is I'm trying to think. Inteleon is 150. Well, does Magnezone KO? Unless it's Magnezone EX. It might be Magnezone EX. In that case, we would want to cape the Inteleon. I actually think that's the better play. So let's just go Drizzile. We'll do this. We'll go Drizzile. Drizzile. And then we'll keep Suicune in the active, of course. I'll attach here. I'm going to boat the Suicune because we're going to need it on the come around if he doesn't Cyrus us. And then I'm going to cape the Drizzile with energy. And then we just pass and we tank a hit. KO with Inteleon next turn, hopefully. Hopefully, we can draw it. Actually, we need double Inteleon. I mean, we don't even need to, though. That's fine. Double Inteleon, 7 cards in deck. We do have May, though. We have May, Research. Let's see what he does here. He's going to copycat, sure. Does he play The thing is, I assume he's probably testing Magnezone EX, but maybe not. Could just be Orimag. Ice Pop. That's fine, though. Inteleon clears. We just need to draw it. Yeah, all right. That's unfortunate. Oh, I feel like every game, like if you're not playing Lucky Ice Pop, you're at a severe disadvantage. Just always. You know what I mean? We just always should be playing Ice Pop. Because it just wins games, you know? We need to draw Inteleon pretty badly. We live here, though. Okay. No Inteleon is brutal. We draw a dead Pokeball, sadly. Can we afford to just go into Drizzile here? I guess we can. Not that we want to. It's pretty tough. It's a tough go. It's tough there. It's a tough draw, man. Double Inteleon, Research, and May left in our deck. It's not good at all. Not very good. Hopefully we don't get killed by a Magnezone here. We could. Could very well. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. All right. I think we lose. I think we straight up lose to not drawing Inteleon. Unless he just stays in with Oricorio, which he might. Gets the tails. Yeah. Rather unlikely, I think, here to come up with the victory. Maybe, but probably not. I think the Lucky Ice Pops and the whiff on Inteleon probably did it to us. This is going to be a tough matchup regardless, but that's tough. The Cape Oricorio with Ice Pops is going to be hard to get through. Our deck is not necessarily designed to do so. Okay, get the Research. Okay. We can play the planes here, I think. Can we afford to even do this? I don't know. I don't think we can win, unfortunately, unless he just never has Cyrus. Mez, do you think Hiking Trail might help the deck? Yeah, but I think starting planes helps the deck more than anything anyway. I think that's just the reality of the deck. Yeah, he's got Cyrus. Nothing we could do. Nothing we could do. We got 2 cards in deck. They're both Inteleon. Our last 2 cards in deck are Inteleon. It's not going to help us there. That's unfortunate. Just nothing. There's nothing we can do. We got to draw the Pokemon. We had Research, May, double Inteleon left in our deck. I think we just got really unlucky on the draws. It's kind of what I am feeling about this stack. I don't know what else you would add for consistency, to be honest. Like, I think just drawing double cards is typically good enough. That's going to be a hard matchup regardless. I wonder if he was playing the Bound Stadium card, because that will just delete Suicune off the face of the earth. There's nothing you can do about that. Nothing you're going to be able to do about the Bound Arena or whatever it's called. All right. Let's try out something else here. Let's do Zoroark. I really do want to try out Zoroark. Oh yeah, okay. Cards are gold now. For some reason. Just took a minute. I guess. Okay, so we only have 1 gold though. Alright. That's kind of sad. Just play full arts. What do we think with Zoroark? Like, what are people recommending? Is it Bombardier? Are we going to really try out the Bombardier? I don't really believe in it much, but I feel like you probably do just play Bombardier, right? But what if you lead with it? That's what I don't like about it. Yeah, what's up, Schmitty? I didn't play the new one because that's too cringe to counter you. It's all right, man. I appreciate it. I don't think we got very fortunate in any of those games that we played. I feel like we drew poorly the whole time. We'll play, I guess we'll just play 1 Bombardier. Do people play Absol in this deck? Is that what people are doing? Like what? Like 1 Darkrai, 1 Absol? Is that what people are doing? Shiny Guzzlord's crazy. All right, where's Darkrai? That's got to be it, right? That's got to just be the move. I feel like Nihilego Poison Barb is probably just better, though, than Bombardier. Right? It's got to be. No Absol? You don't think Absol's worth it? Then what are you playing? Just Darkrai EX? I guess that probably makes some sense. Does it, though? I feel like from the prize math, like you almost would rather just go Zoroark into Darkrai now. You don't think so? Yeah, Mega Gengar is actually interesting. Like, Zoroark would go pretty well with it. I don't hate that idea. I feel like this Zoro is probably just better than the new one, but we'll run the new one as well. In the Nihilego, yeah. So that's what people are surmising. I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense. I'm just gonna manually scroll till I find Nihilego. There it is. We do have a Crown Nihilego. Are we just playing 1 copy? Thought I had a Crown Nihilego. Yeah, there it is. Just 1? 1 Bombardier, you think? 1 Nihilego? 1 Darkrai? I feel like Darkrai and Absol would make sense. But we don't want too many like basics, right? I want to run Absol. I do. I think Absol actually makes sense in this deck, so I'm gonna just run 1 Absol. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this 8 Pokemon. How about that? How about that? And then what for trainers though? Somebody ping me. So what are we thinking for trainers? I feel like this could be like a Mesagosa deck. I feel like the Bombardier tech is going to be crazy. I don't even know if it's worth it. What do you think for Stadium? Starting Plains? Probably. You probably get more value out of a Starting Plains, right? Than anything else. I'm just going to play a bunch of random. I'm going to play like 1 Ice Pop, 1 Plains. I'm going to do double Copycat, because why not? Double Copycat. We'll do double Research, double Copycat, because why not? Get Pokeballs in there. Where are they? Pokeballs. What do you think? Like Cyrus? I kind of like Mars in the deck, but that's not. We'll wait on that. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, we need Poison Bar. What do you think? Just one Poison Bar or two? Hiking Trail. Batting Field does say only. Only aren't Mega Evolution Pokemon, so probably works on Mega Basics, but not the Stage 1, 2s. No, everybody always thinks that. Everything, the cards always say Mega Evolution. Like even basic Mega Pokemon are Mega Evolution Pokemon because they evolve from the non-Mega versions. It's just the name of what they're called. People do get confused about that pretty often. But no, that is still the case. So what do we got? 2 cards left in the deck? It's got to just be like another Ice Bomb, right? Or is it like... Do we run like Sabrina? What's up, Banatri? How are you? Pokeball Research, Cyrus, etc. to your favorites. Quick Finder? Yeah, but I mean, I like wasting all my time looking through the cards. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I mean, I don't know what you would play in this deck. I think Starting Plains gives more value than Hiking Trail. Hiking Trail is really mostly good in rare candy decks with Copycat. I do like doing it this way. We'll test out Camerupt with Moltres and Victini. That sounds like it's not even going to be that bad. I don't know. I don't know what else we want. I got something in my eyeball. My eyeball's burning. I don't know what else. Oh, what did I just add? Just added something on accident. Where was it? Oh, Leaf Cave. Don't need that. I feel like... Oh, sorry. My eyeball was like melting. Someone said lead to fix Darkrai Absol start. Huh? What you talking about? I'm just gonna play. I honestly don't even know. I don't even know if it matters. I'm gonna play a Mars and a Sabrina because why not? Just generally useful cards. If we feel like something else is like really needed, we'll try that out. But for now, I'm just going to do this. Let's try this aggro Zoroark. Should be pretty fun. Okay. Passcode. I got to retype it in, unfortunately. Mad's Battle. Okay. Testing out Zoroark. I feel like this is just a general way to play it. I feel like Zoroark will just sort of replace Hydreigon in like the way that you would play that. You meant leave typo? Oh, okay. Sabrina, yeah, Field Blower. Could have put Field Blower in the deck, honestly. I do like Mars, though, in the idea that we're playing Zoroark. Because when Zoroark goes down, you could just Mars them to 1. And then go into Absol or Darkrai and like maybe finish the game. I think Starting Plains is definitely correct, though. So we lead Nihilego. But maybe we can draw the Bombardier. We'll try it out. Entei, okay. Scary. I'm scared. Going first, which is technically good for our deck. Can we get the Zoroark? Double Zoroark in the hand. Okay. I mean, it's not great. It's not a great hand. It's not a good one, but could be worse, I guess. No Bombardier, no Zoroark on turn 1. High Control with Leaf Blower is clutch. Does sound pretty good. I just think we're playing Absol Darkrai. Like, I feel like you would want Starting Plains more. Just like the plus 20 is going to be really good. Maybe the break points don't matter, but... Okay, we are playing Charizard. Which is fine. Okay, we draw the Bombardier, but nothing else here. I'm just going to do this. See, this is the issue, though, with playing all these other basics, is that, like, Zoroark, that doesn't end up being that helpful. Let's go early Mars here. Early Mars type. This shouldn't KO us, so we'll be all right. We'll see how this flows. We'll see how the old Zoroark deck flows. Obviously not good if you don't draw Zora. The May with a 3-card hand is crazy. I wonder if he had two Pokemon in his hand. Did he? I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Double Charmander? No Charmeleon? Okay. So he takes the poison damage here. We're going to want to retreat Nihilego, which is fine. We can. We definitely can do that. Copycat. I think we send this Copycat. I do. I think we just send it. Zorua is good. Sabrina is good too. Sabrina's a win condition here. No Zoroark. We could go in Ascension, but then we get KO'd. So I think the play here is just ping this. We ping here. And then we're just going to retreat for free into Bombardier because it's got 70 HP conveniently. And then... yeah. Yeah. We still have Cyrus in the deck. Oh, he heals. Is that a PCL? That's crazy. The PCL tech is crazy. Zoroark does KO him here, though. But then we get KO'd by Charizard. But then we have Sabrina plays? I don't know. Yeah, this will be okay. If we draw Zoroark and we'd also draw... yeah, it's interesting. Oh, I forgot. I did kind of just forget that he would KO because he had 4 energies with Charmeleon, but that's okay. I mean, I think we just have to go into Darkrai here, right? It's got to just be a Darkrai play. No guarantee that we draw Zoroark. We just KO, and then he's got 0 energies on board. Absol is here. That's fun. Sure. I mean, Sabrina's just kind of a win con, right? That is true. I did forget Bombardier can't retreat. It can't retreat itself. I always forget that. That is pretty funny. All right, so I mean, I don't think... I guess he could have double Flame Patch Charizard X, right? But then it still wouldn't KO, would it? Does it? It does, actually. I think it does like 140. Or what? How much does Charizard X do without the buff? Like at full HP? Yeah, I think we are cooked here. Because if he has Charmeleon double Flame Patch, we just lose. He's got double Flame Patch anyway. So I think Charizard X just KOs us. Right? 120? It is. Oh, it's only 100. It's only 100. Wait a minute. Clutch. No starting planes needed, dude. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's bad. That's obviously not good. The fact that he has Entei there is not good, but we can still just effectively Sabrina play. Starting planes is hilarious. No? Okay. Double Zoroark, 7 cards in our deck here. Because now Charmander... I know, but we still... we're safe to just Sabrina and stay in. Right? Because what does he do? He just goes into Entei and he can't retreat. So we just hit him for 80. Attach one to Absol here. And then hope we draw into Cyrus. We're not attacking the Charizard X. There's 0 world where we do that. He used double Flame Patch. Oh, I guess Charmeleon. Charmeleon means he KOs, sorry. I mean, we couldn't do anything anyway. We lose to Charmeleon. All right. All right. Did need starting plane? It doesn't matter. Starting plane doesn't matter. So we just played it anyway. All right. Sabrina for the win. No Zoroarks to be found. Hey, there it is. Hold on. Let's finish the deed with our guy here. He came in just for the victory at the end. It's BM going to Zoroark. Bang. 90. If you do get this thing going on your second turn, it's very aggressive. It's very aggressive. I mean, I don't know. Is it any more consistent than just playing Rare Candy Hydreigon is the question. That's the question, isn't it? You know, like what is really the difference? Other than I guess you have a bit more HP. I feel like I would also want to play May in this deck, though. I'm playing like 6 different basic Pokemon. I guess you don't really need Absol, though, do you? What do you guys think? Are we cutting Absol here? You think we need an X speed? I think our issue is finding the Zoras. Like, we have too many basics. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different basic Pokemon. You know what I mean? The basic does fetch the evolution. Yeah, but if you go second, you're probably cooked anyway, though. You know what I mean? Oh, it does evolve it, though. It does evolve it. All right. I mean, what would you guys change about this, though? Let's play one more game, see if we want to change anything. Oops. Put a Grovyle in my deck. We'll play one more. Absol's good counter for the Cyrus Blaze. Absol's a good card. Like, if you're going to play one Darkrai, you're going to play one Absol, no? Why would you not? What do you think about the new Dark Marshadow replacing Absol and Hydreigon decks? I did not see. Is there a Dark Marshadow? Hello? Wait, what? Oh, you mean the Zarude? I think it's 2 energies. So I just don't think it's worth playing. I think you just play Absol over it. But maybe not. Maybe the extra damage matters more. How much damage is it? It's 120. Could be better, actually. And it does have a trick cost of 1. Do you think Zarude's better than Absol? That's a hilarious thing to say, but you might not even be wrong. Because it's more damage. Uh-oh. Okay. We are playing Manectric. I'm a little bit afraid of Manectric. That is true. Zoroark does need basics on the bench. That is true. So you got to play a bunch of basics. I mean, you don't have to play... I guess you're right. You right? You was right. All right. Let's see how this flows. Zora lead going second. The bird is here. What do we get off the Pokeball, though? It's Absol. It is Absol. What's cool is that this will immediately evolve us. And we're going to live a hit, so I actually like the concept. I'm just going to bench the Bombardier. Get that thing out of my hand. So, yeah. So that's what's nice about Zora, is that you're never sitting in the active. So if you go second, you're just immediately a Zoroark. And we do have Poison Barb. So if we get hit on his first turn, it's actually pretty good. Zora was a good lead if you're going second. Also, if you go first. Anything that you could search with Lycia package? Could play Lycia. Okay. Generator, Zeraora. I'm going to get confused. Zeraora, Zoroark, Zorua. All these Pokemon have way too similar names right now. These names are way too similar. What do we think the best new deck is? And I don't mean Suicune and Teleon. Do we think it's Zoroark or do we think it's... It's got to just be Lucario, right? Okay, this man's going to have like 5 energies here. Does get the Manectric down. Does he have E-Switch, though? Does Brolling Grar have E-Switch? No, he just has free retreat. All right, that's fine. It's fine. We don't even care. We'll take the 50. It's all good. It is all good, my dude. Okay, so play this research. Definitely not playing starting planes, although it wouldn't matter if we did. Another Zorua. We would rather hold that bench spot for Darkrai, I would imagine. No, see, we need to bench here to do the full damage, though. Right? I would rather that be Nihilego, but... Yeah, I keep forgetting that you do need to bench it to deal the full damage. I also feel like Zoroark should have a retreat cost of 1. Can't be Lucario, because Lucario's fighting. That is true. Best new deck is Rampardos. Yeah, but Rampardos isn't a new deck, though. That's the issue. You're right, though. I think Rampardos is probably the biggest benefactor of these new cards. I do kind of want to try out Zarude. The thing is, Absol is somewhat useful, though, even if you get it. Like, even if you lead off with it. Like, you can just attack turn 2 and maybe win with Absol. But with Zarude, you're just not. You're not going to do that. Let's see if he has E-Switch. If he's a Chad, he's playing Elemental Switch. Let's see. Sceptile has to be meta. We got to test out Sceptile. I only have one copy of it, though. So I'm not going to be able to test it today. We have Cyrus in hand, so. He goes back into Zeraora. So Sabrina is a win con here. This is fine. The pacing of Zoroark is just going to win us games here. It is like Manectric in a way, but it's one energy, which is a significant advantage. Oh, he actually just attaches here. I like that. Good for him. But guess what? We're just going to go into this Zoroark. Because Manectric won't KO. So we'll just retreat. Go into this one, I guess. Will Sleep Deck still exist? Yeah, Sleep Decks will always still exist. I don't think like there's any new Sleep Decks with this booster pack, but I think Sleep will definitely be around. So what do we take 20 here? We're not even using Darkrai, but he's going to go into Manectric. But Zeraora and Zeraora should finish the job here. Or we could just go into Absol after this. But we're going to get one attack off, and then we go into Absol. Absol won't deal enough damage, though, is the issue. I guess we have Zoroark there if need be. Training Arena comes down. That's actually going to help us. He Sabrina's us. Can we not just go into Zoroark? He hasn't taken any points. Is this a bait? Why would he do that? Now he takes poison damage. And he doesn't KO. Yeah, I don't know if I like that Sabrina play. Not going to lie. We also have Sabrina in our hand already, so the game is over. But I don't like that play regardless. GG, my friend. GG. It does kind of just feel like a dark type Manectric, but kind of better. You know what I mean? It feels really consistent. It feels just really strong. Zoroark is a really good card. 90 damage is crazy. 90 damage is wild, bro. But yeah, I think because you have to play enough basic Pokemon, you're going to want some good bench shitting Pokemon. So I think Bombardier is a good pick. And I think Nihilego with Poison Barb is going to be worth it. Let's test one more. And then, you know, so I think that's just it, right? I don't know. How many... So how many basics, though, are we playing? We're playing Double Zora, Absol. I mean, do you really need 6 basics? I guess 6 is probably safe, right? I feel like there's a lot of new meta decks in this pack. There is, yeah. And, yeah, you're right. And we have something for Oricorio. You could play the Zarude. Zarude instead of Absol is not bad. But leading with it's pretty useless. And it's another single prize Pokemon that you just never really want in the active. We'll try one more. I do like Zoroark, though. It feels good. Lucilus. Okay, we're going first now. But we lead Zorua. I forgot we have Ice Pup in our deck. All right, what are we playing here? Is it Sleep? Could be the Mirror. Could be Hydreigon, though. Could be Hydreigon. All right, Pokeball before research here because we want to draw Zoroark. Another Zorua. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. We also have double Copycat in our deck. Can't be forgetting about that. So let's just try... Let's try this. We won't bench this yet. Cannot Ascension. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just end the turn. Yeah, we'll play. We'll build Lucario next, but we don't have. We only have one Lucario, which we can get away with building with only one Mega Lucario. It might even be more beneficial to do that because you're gonna play a split anyway. So maybe just like play Lycia or not Lycia. We'll play Serena maybe. He just goes into the Absol here. I don't hate the play. I don't hate the play. I am a little bit afraid of this Nihilego in my face, though. Okay, I don't love any of this. We could attach. We could Ascension this turn. Could Ascension this turn. Because maybe he doesn't have a way to retreat, right? So let's attach here and just Ascension this turn. We'll play the slow game here. We do not have Poison Barb out. He is playing double Poison Barb. Maybe better for us to play double Poison Barb than not. This does thin a card out of our deck as well, which we love. We love when decks do that, see, because now we have 6 and he's got 12. And the odds are here, if he doesn't have... Does he have Bombardier? Okay, so we'll just Sabrina and then hit. We can just Sabrina and hit here. And we're kind of just... That's kind of game, because he can't Revenge KO us. Even with the poison, right? 80 plus 20... No. We'll be good. I think this will do it. I think. Because we have Cyrus and 5 cards left in our deck. Even with the poison damage. So we take 20 and then 80 and then 20 more. Unless he has another Nihilego. Ice Pop. That's fine, though. Unless he gets 2 more ahead. All right. He's going to get 2 more heads, which is what we don't want, but, you know, theoretically. We also have a Lucky Ice Pop in our hand as well. So don't sleep. All right. They always get it. Isn't Training Area better here? It would be for Zoroark, but we are playing Darkrai and Absol, which are like our finishers. So starting planes theoretically would be better. He just perfectly gets double heads as well, which is phenomenal. We love that. Okay, it is Hydreigon. All right, more Lucky Ice Pops. Is this okay? So he is playing Hydreigon, so it makes sense. All right, I mean, no big deal here. We just need to draw Cyrus. Because he's going to stay in and hit. No, he doesn't. Wow. Wow. Okay. I mean, I respect it. I respect it. Let's pop the Ice Pop here. Let's do this. Nice. Nice. You shared me a Lucario? Bro, you're insane, Namek. We gotta make Claydol happen? I know. Honestly, Claydol's probably not bad in these Lucario decks. We go back to full here, which is huge. I like that a lot. This ping's not gonna matter, but there's nowhere else to attach to. Marlon, thanks for the sub. So now we're only gonna take 10 damage from the poison, which means Hydreigon won't KO us? Oh, no, it will. Hydreigon is 130. It's broken. He's only got 3 cards in hand, though. But this is fine. This is fine. I think the question mark here is, if he gets Hydreigon this turn, do we lose? And the answer to that is maybe. Potentially. Because Darkrai can't KO Hydreigon. But he already used both Ice Pops. So I honestly like where we're at right now. And we can go starting planes into Darkrai. Because we'll 2-hit KO this anyway with Darkrai. So I think we just win now. I don't know how we don't win. Unless he has another... Unless he has Sabrina, which he probably does have Sabrina, actually. Okay. That's big. It's big for us. Because Ice Pop stays. Poison Barb also stays. So... yeah, this is a big deal. Because... all we needed was 1. That's fine. Totally fine. So now we can Poison Barb the active KO. And then we just win off Darkrai chip. Unless, because he's out of healing, right? Yeah, we'll be good. Brother, you have Lucario deck recipe? I haven't built it out yet, but we'll do Lucario soon. I do suspect that it's going to be pretty general. I think if you're playing Lucario, it's just sort of a finisher. Like, you can play like the Fighting Toolbox deck, but honestly, like, I might just play Chingling. I think Chingling is still very underrated right now. So we'll see. He copycats. That's tough. But if he hits us, he's cooked. He can't hit us. If he attacks, it's game over. We also have Cyrus left in our deck, too. What's he going to take here? The Mars? It's GG. GG, my friend. Yeah. All right. Strong. It's a strong deck. I think Zoroark's very good. I think it's very, very good. Might be better than Hydreigon. I'll say it. It might be. It depends on how it does in the head-to-head. I haven't played enough games to get that figured out. But Zoroark feels very good. That's in general just kind of crazy. 90 like that? Just 90 for one is wild. 110 or 160 with one Greninja? What are you talking about, Light Rain? Greninja, Chingling, Lucario. You could play Lucario. All right, let's shop up Lucario. Somebody, dude, the homie shared it with us, which is insane. That he just actually gifted it to us. Kind of unreal. Oh my gosh. Namek, man. What a legend. I appreciate you, Namek. Unreal. There's a better basic Zeraora. Yeah, but the Ascension one is really good. Don't sleep on the Ascension. Like, sometimes just, if you go second, the Ascension is definitely better. Just evolving and thinning it out of your deck is a really big deal. I do think so. How good Vaporeon? I opened 0 Vaporeon, unfortunately. Let's check our Wonder Picks, by the way. We never did that earlier. Namek with the Crustle. Okay. Might go for the Crustle. Shout out to Namek. Anything else in here? These are all old. All right, let's go for the Crustle. It's the only new worthwhile card. Oh, the one oh, that's the one I meant? I thought you had the new one. Crustle. It did move. Oh, it doesn't show you? That's way hilarious. Why'd they change it? Why did they change it back? That's super funny. Oh, they showed after. Okay. All right. Appreciate it, Namek. Is Sceptile better than Lucario? I don't know. We only have one Sceptile as well, so I'm not going to be able to build Sceptile yet. Unless, again, somebody also trades me one, but it's all good. Because in an hour and a half, we can open more packs. Okay. Lucario, you guys wanted, right? Let's shop Lucario a little bit. I'm going to delete this deck. Sorry, Dark Greninja. Okay. So. Let's do it. Let's try like a fighting just toolbox version, right? Because I think that makes the most sense with like the support cards that are in the deck. You know, like we're playing fighting, so like I think this real is probably better. Crustle is something I do want to try as well, though. The gold Stuffle is funny. Wish we had gold Riolu. Where's our fuller Lucario? Right here. Okay. So, any new fighting Pokemon that we would play with it? Like, I don't know, like Sock? Could play Sock. Probably not, though. I have a spare if you'd like another Sceptile for the plot. Yeah, dude. I mean, my friends list is full, so it's okay. I wouldn't worry too much about it right now. So, like, what do we think with Lucario? Like, what is the... I don't really think you want Hitmon... I don't think you want Hitmonlee. Phalanx is interesting. Phalanx does tickle my fancy a little bit. I just don't know if like we're gonna play Cyrus in the deck, so I don't know if the bench damage really matters. You know what I mean? Let's go double Chan. Let's go double Hitmonchan. Why not? Literally, why not? We also need a baby Lucario. So let's grab one over here. Where is it? We'll throw in one fighting coach. Double Chansky. I like Hitmonchan. I really think this card is a lot better now. Is that it? No, we need one more, right? Double Arena is potentially double Arena, potentially. But you know what I'm also thinking? I see, but the thing is when we're playing Hitmonchan, the problem when you're playing Hitmonchan is like the prize math, right? So it's like, what else is like really worth playing? Because we don't really want, if we're going to play another Pokemon, it's going to be like a bench sitting Pokemon. You know what I mean? I think honestly, dude, like I don't think we need any more. think we just play the 7 Pokemon. What else could we possibly play that we would want? Because any single prize Pokemon's going to throw off the prize math. You think throw? You mean sock? With Brick Break? Probably could play that. I just think Hitmonchan's legit. Like, I want to play Hitmonchan. See, but if we play baby Pokemon, like, we have too many, like, we're playing Hitmonchan. So you either play double Hitmonchan and, like, that's your lead off, or you're not playing any. Or you're not playing any, because then the prize math doesn't make sense. Claydol could be funny, but we don't want to do that. I don't think there's really any other fighting Pokemon that, like, I would want to play. Is there, like, a generic bench-sitting Pokemon that would be useful for this deck? Other than Fighting Coach Lucario, which we already have? Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl could be spicy. I actually kind of like the idea of Aerodactyl, but... yeah, I don't know. I mean... Indeedee? Ogerpon? I'm all right with it. Oh, hold on. I forgot. I forgot about the goat. Hold on, guys. I completely forgot. We're gonna try a two prize version, okay? Do I have a higher rarity Hitmonchan? I must. I don't. I don't have any higher rarity Hitmonchan, so no. We're playing Passimian. Yeah, Shaman. You could play the Shaman, actually. The Shaman's got to be better than Passimian, no? But what if we lead Shaman, though? It's horrible. All right, we're not playing Passimian. Passimian is a meme, though. I don't even think Passimian's bad, actually. I really don't. All right, where is it? Sky. We'll play one Sky support Shaman, even though I think this card is buns, but we'll do it anyway. All right. So here, I think, honestly, dude, I think we go, like, double Arena, 1 Karina. Do we want more than 1 Karina, though? We only got 9 spots left. Hold up. Hold up now. Arena. Hitmontop, Rampardos. There's a bunch of single prize Pokemon you could play, but I don't want to play, like, single prize attack leadoffs. Because then you could throw in, like, Marshadow and stuff, but I don't really want to do that. We need things that'll last, because we need enough time to get the additional energies onto Lucario, which is why I think Hitmonchan's decent, because it could probably live, like, 1 hit. I'm going to go, like, 1 Copycat for now. What do we think for a tool card? Do we think just Rocky Helmet, or are we just going full damage? Are we just going maximum damage output? It's got to be, right? It's got to be just be full damage. I don't think anything else is that useful. Do like double Rocky Helmet in here. Why not? Why not? You got a spare full art Flyground? Nice. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Let's see. Pokeballs. Do we want healing? Is the question. Is a case to be made to go like 1 cape, 1 Rocky Helmet? You definitely make a case for it. Lucario should live a hit, though, regardless. Hitmonlee, Tyrogue, or Furfrou. Again, guys, we're not going to go... We're just going to go straight up. The whole concept is to just go Chan into Lucario. There's nothing else going on. That's the deck. 2 other cards, though. Probably just consistency cards, right? I think maybe like a May or something. I don't know. What would be, honestly, just maybe another Copycat, potentially? Sabrina. It's got to be a Sabrina, right? I feel like you don't need Cyrus in the deck, but Sabrina's always good. 1 Sabrina. Shaman has the retreat there. Playing double Antiquity, Karina. Does Giovanni ever matter? Is there ever a reason to play Giovanni? Probably not, right? Probably not. Do we go double Karina? There's no way. We do not need double Karina. There's no way. Ice Pop? Yeah, sure. We keep not putting Ice Pop in our deck when really we need to just be playing Ice Pop in all our decks. You know. My competitive spirit tells me not to put Ice Pop in, but really every deck should have double Ice Pops in it. But anyway. I think if we're playing Ice Pop, though, there's a case to be made to do 1 Cape, 1 Rocky Helmet. But all right, let's test it. Mad's Battle, everybody. Is this going to be better than Zoroark? I really think it's matchup dependent because the reach in our deck is what defines our deck. Like the fact that Lucario is just going to be able to 1-hit KO whatever is crazy. Geo lets you one-shot. Let's Hitmon. Yeah, that's true. That is true. The turn 1 60 is going to be a pretty big deal. On the Giovanni. It's all right. We are going second, too. Okay, so we get the Riolu lead going second. It's not super ideal. What are we playing? Fire? Okay. You're right, though. I don't... Maybe we cut... I don't know. We'll go back to the drawing board because Hitmonchan Giovanni does sound extremely good. Gold frame animation takes a sec. Does it? All right. We got Fighting Coach in hand and Karina. Ready to do some damage. Okay. Okay. Let's see what goes on here. Shaman and Mega Lucario. I mean, all right. You can't KO us next turn, right? So, let's just do this. I'm just going to go like here, and I'm just going to hit him for 10. Actually, there's literally no reason to attack here, is there? Fundamentally zero reason to press the attack button, so we're not going to do it. Wanted that 10 damage out. I did want that 10 damage. Imagine if he goes like Rare Candy and we just absolutely explode on him here. Look at this card, everybody. Look at that card. The full art Lucario was unreal. It's a crazy card. Oh, we're playing a Manfer again. He's like, why is my boy playing Sky Support Shaman? Such an old card. Could someone name me one tournament winning deck that played Sky Support Shaman? Probably an Arceus deck, right? It's probably something back in the day that played it. I'm telling you, dude. Why did we even bench it? I don't know why we benched it, but this card is absolute buns. This is why you don't play it. It doesn't give itself free retreat. But it's our fault. There's no reason why we benched that card. There's genuinely no reason why we did that. That is pretty funny, though. You got to admit, that's pretty hilarious. You got to admit. That's one of the funnier things we've seen. The Sabrina. Why did we bench it? In what world? Why would we bench the Shaman there? I guess it doesn't. All right, we win anyway, so. Bro. Sky Support. Yeah, this card would be incredible if it just also had free retreat. If you know what I mean. Then think about the amount of decks that would play this card if it gave itself free retreat. It would be incredible. This is just an over-glorified X speed. Like, you should just play X speed in your deck. For the exact reason why you just saw there. He's got 3 energies on the Charmeleon. I will KO this thing next turn. Oh, he stays in. That's tough, brother. Hate to see that. That's not good. It's not great. Oh, another Riolu. Okay. We just KO the Entei, though, next turn. That's what's hilarious. The reach is really what does it for Lucario. You know, here it's like 90, right? But 90's not a bad number. 90's fine. It's not great. It's not terrible. But next turn, the fact that we go to 140 plus Karina, that's 170 plus Fighting Coach, all of a sudden we go from 90 to 190. Like that's the turning point. Is like all of a sudden Lucario just one-hit KOs things. You know? Not many things in the game can just pop off for 190. If we had Antiquity, that's 210. That's 210 damage. That will 1-hit KO Mega Sceptile. It's kind of OD. So play 2 of them? Yeah, but then why would we play double Sky Support Shaman? And then our deck is just objectively worse because we're playing double Shaman in it. You know? Alright, dude. KO my Shaman. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever, bro. All right, don't concede here though. I want to show them the full pop off because we're gonna top deck Antiquity here. All right, Aman. Do not concede. Do not concede. No, we were too late. I wanted to do the 210 damage because it would have been funny. I do think I want to immediately go back to the drawing board though, because I think Giovanni just is the play. So hold on. I think Giovanni Hitmonchan is like a really big deal. So I want to play that because that's going to win you just a lot of games outright. So here I'm going to cut. What are we cutting? Are we really, dude? Do we really need Shaman in the deck? Do we really need the Shaman though? Do we really? There's no way, dude. Get that Shaman out of my face. I'm not playing this card. I know it's not bad, but I'm just not playing it. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna cut maybe. I'm just gonna cut the Ice Pop, dude. Sorry. I don't even like Ice Pop. It is probably objectively better than Giovanni, but I'm not feeling it. I guess we really only need one, though. Should we put the Shaman back? Do you guys like the Shaman? Oh, you can't gold border? Yeah, research. I guess that does make sense. Do we... I don't want to play double Geo, though. Because that's just too on the nose. Come on now. Are we... There's no way we're putting Shaman back. Do you guys want Shaman in the deck? You'd rather put in an X speed? I would too, brother. I think everybody would, in fact. I think everybody would rather play the X speed. Why did I type in X and every card in the game came up? Whose idea was that? Put the X speed in. All right. Pop off. Pop off. Because that's the other thing. It's like, what, like I know we got Sabrina into Shaman, but like, what if we just led with it in the first place? Like, our deck is just objectively bad. You know what I mean? It's just like genuinely horrible. Going first with Riolu is really only bad, or leading Riolu is really only bad if you go second, right? Because then maybe you just get KO'd. Put baby Hitmonchan in. The thing is, we're playing big Hitmonchan, which is a 2-prize Pokemon. So the whole concept of the deck is you go through Hitmonchan, which is a 2-prizer, and then Mega Lucario, which is a 3-prizer. You don't want your opponent to be able to just KO a basic and then Hitmonchan, because then that would be too easy, right? Then it would be too easy. Our hint sucks. There's that X-Speed, though. X-Speed does show up. X-Speed also better for Copycat. Shaman is a liability. That's true. You are not wrong. You are correct, my friend. Get that Rocky helmet down there. Go ahead, attack me, bro. Do it. You won't. Do what you won't. See, I am just inherently afraid of this Riolu going second, though. Because it will just KO me. You'll just evolve and KO me. It's terrifying. And there's... Oh, wait. Wait a minute. He's going to hit me for 40. Hit me for 40, bro. Do it. There's no way, though. He's not going to attack. There's no way. Why would he attack? He's not just not going to attack, right? Bro, he's going to go for the... Yo, no, dude. Uh-oh. I think we're cooked, actually. We lose to this Hitmonchan. Oh, we lose. The game's over. We lost. It's over, dude. We lost. The game is over because we just whiffed a basic here. LOL. The Karina Antiquity hits me for 70 damage turn 1. That's brutal, dude. Brutal. How could he do that to me, dude? How could he do that to me? Double Lucario in hand is tough. I mean, what? So we got 3 basics, 2 research, a copycat, and double Pokeball in our deck? I think that's just bad luck. No. What are the odds that we don't have any of those cards, though? Because even if we did, we'd be fine. But we don't. We don't have any of those cards. We just bricked, I think. The difference that game was that he had a bench Pokemon and we didn't. But yeah, that is crazy. That is a bit crazy. It's a bit crazy out there. A little bit nuts. I'm a little afraid. A little afraid of that type of stuff. That's what you're gonna have to deal with. This is what you're gonna have to deal with. Is fighting now, just being able to reach for 50 damage randomly in a turn, and you're like, all right, wait a minute. Do they have it? They do, actually. That's unlucky. Let's be fair. Let's be honest here. We could Mesa Gosa. I like Passimian. I think Passimian's got potential. Because you got to think, like, Passimian can just hit a bunch of damage now. You either do or you don't. It's 50-50. That's right, Minxies. That's objectively the correct answer. You either got it or you don't. You either got it or you don't. All right, Ilstrel. GG, by the way. Whoever was our last opponent there. Now we're playing a Psychic type deck. We are getting counterplayed by the Stream Snipers. You guys just cannot fair play me. I don't think I can play ranked anymore. I almost chewed out my phone last season. So many close games in my grasp, and I lose to a guy flipping Lucky Ice Pop 5 times. That's because you just got to play Lucky Ice Pop, bro. You just got to play it, and you're good. Conveniently has 70 HP, Meloetta. Hate it. This card's broken. I think there's a case to play normal Chan. I think you play... Yeah, I mean, I think you either play Chan EX or you don't play any EXs and you just play Lucario with like a bunch of single prizes, which is also a good move. I'm not saying one is objectively better or worse. I'm trying out the Hitmonchan now. I do want to try Passimian. I do. Let's go. This man's got like 12 cards in hand. All right. Double Riolu comes down. We are getting rid of this Lucario, which is tough. There's definitely a case to be made to not Copycat this turn, but also Copycat. I got Master Ball and everything, but still can't take it anymore. It's tough. It is tough, dude. It's hard. It's a hard one. Okay, we got Karina, we got X-Speed, we got Giovanni, we got Lucario, we got Rocky Helmet. We got every card imaginable. Yeah, this is fine. The way our deck should go is that if we go second, we just pace our opponent like crazy, right? We just outpace. And theoretically, like, Lucario can hit for 210 and KO a Gardevoir, which is not okay. It's not a healthy deck. We have 7 cards in our deck? What happened, dude? What the heck? What is going on? I think the Passimian would be good into Mega decks. Decks like that are just only play Megas. But like anything other than non-Mega deck, I just don't think you would play Passimian, really. Because it's too slow. It's two energies. So if you go first, that card is just dead. It just doesn't do anything. Uh-oh. Chandelure. Oh, no. So I wonder here, like... we can hit for 70. What is this guy at? Is he at 70? He is. Probably just an early Sabrina here. Just to get rid of one of these Chandelures. Right? It's got to be. There's no way we're not. Just gonna... Let's bait him into the 70 HP one, though. He doesn't think we have Lucario. There's no way. There's no way he does it. Yeah, let's go. Jebaited. Love to see it. Sorry, pal. Sorry. I know he's upset a little bit. Not that it really matters, but... Okay. So we do have Karina. Did Chandelure get any new toys? Did it, though? I don't know if it did. Did it? Now we only have to deal with one Chandelure, though. So I think that objectively means we win the game. Because he's got to go through the Hitmonchan, and then we just want to KO with Lucario. Which we should be able to do with Fighting Coach. Because it'll be 160 with 3 energies. I don't think we got anything new for Chandelure. Tails, so he gets a... What is Tails? Is it an item? Oh, no, it's a tool card. Poncho is fine. Chandelure is very good, though. Very good Pokemon. Very dangerous Pokemon. Very dangerous Pokemon. There's the arena. Kind of just want to play it. We also have Giovanni. So we can KO this thing next turn if he doesn't have Chandelure. We haven't drawn a Mega Lucario, though, yet, which means we will lose, actually. Will we? 70? We'll keep the Geo in case... Yeah, I don't know. We might just lose. Just going to play these cards now in case he's got, like, a Copycat or something. No reason to hold on to these cards in our hand. We're not gonna be useful. Last game, if he started Hitmonchan, he would have hit for 100 turn 1 for 1 energy. Or am I missing something? Yeah, he would have. Oh, no. If he led Hitmonchan EX, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he would have just hit us for 100 turn 1. Which is aggressive. Rather aggressive. So, okay. So this really just comes down to whether or not we draw. It's got 3 supporters. Does this KO? Plaza comes down. We need Mega Lucario here. 5 cards in deck. Double research, double Mega Lucario. There is a world where we do not get it. With 5 cards in deck. Double research, double Mega Lucario in our deck. Yeah, he would. Yeah, it's. There's not that. I mean, 100 on turn 1 is like pretty big, but it's only towards other EX Pokemon, right? So it's really not that crazy because there's no EX cards in the game other than like Eevee that you'll just be KOing. That is 160. Okay, so we need to just KO him here. Like I said, 5 cards in deck, double research, double Mega Lucario. So we have a 4 out of 5 chance, even greater. No, about a 4 out of 5 chance, maybe a little less. We have high probability here of winning. It's not guaranteed. Bro. Bro. Do you not see the 2 cards in my deck? Can anybody wager a guess what these 2 cards left in my deck are? Can anybody? Can anybody tell me? Anybody care? Anybody care to tell me? Brother. They're both Mega Lucario. Both of them. How? What are the odds? Literally, what are the odds, though, that we go the entire game without drawing either research, and then when we do draw research, the last 2 cards in our deck are Lucario? Who plays double arenas? Bro, your boy plays double arenas. That's who plays it. I needed that laugh. Come on, dude. I mean, you could have had double copycat. That's true. It is the 2 Mega Lucarios, yes. The last 2 cards of our deck. Sometimes you don't win them, dude. Sometimes you just don't win. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't get it. Do we really need to test other Lucario decks, or can we just go on to Camerupt here? Are we feeling about just going on to Camerupt and just doing it? We'll do one more. All right, come on, we'll do one more. That's toxic. That's toxic, bro. We had 5 cards left in deck. So but it's the subsequent odds. Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about it. 5 cards left in our deck. 2 of them were research, which means we drew 15 cards, and neither did we draw in any of those cards was a Professor's Research or a Lucario. And then we top deck, the 5th card draw was research. Okay? Which left 4 cards in our deck, and we were going to draw 2. And then whiffed both Lucario with the research. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Going first Riolu lead is objectively our worst lead, I think. Camerupt and Godspeed. Facts, dude. We'll do it. We'll do it at some point. We'll go Pokeball before research here. I'm not really sure it matters, but... Okay, we got the Chan. Sabrina is going to be decent. Double Chansky. Okay, just bench it all. Just throw them all down. Throw them all down. We got double arena as well. I don't know if we really need double arena, but sometimes your opponent gets rid of your arena. You know what I mean? And you get cooked. Just going to do this. Maybe we'll draw some cards. Who knows? Who really knows? It's a 6.67% chance, I think, for that specific outcome. It's got to be way lower than that for that specific outcome. Way lower than that. But maybe the probability of those 2 things happening at the end of the game was a 6% chance. That I believe. But all of it happening in unison, the odds of that are literally astronomical. The Zoroark set in the shop is so good. Is it? All right, we get confused, which is great. I don't even really, because if he just goes rare candy and then evolves, then we're cooked, right? Do we even attach to the active? Is it ever even worth doing? Because we are confused anyway. I'm just going to Sabrina. I mean, we're going to want to retreat anyway, though. So I'll just attach active. But do I hit, though? I mean, sure. Signed it. Clutch. Clutch gene activated. We're still confused, though. Do we never break out of this? We have to evolve, right? 9 cards in deck, double research. Oh, actually, never mind. We have copycat research and double Mega Lucario. Which is fine. Dropped a lot of money into Mega Gardevoir. I hope it makes a comeback. Mega Gardevoir is not a bad deck. Yeah, he did have Rare Candy Gardevoir, by the way. So we would have gotten smoked. He actually might just still have it if he has, like, Plaza. Would feel bad if he did. No, he doesn't. Get owned. But we need to evolve here or else we just lose, right? Mimikyu is crazy. Mimikyu's crazy. Scary, I will say. Okay. I mean... The thing is, Gardevoir KOs Hitmonchan. So I don't really want to go into it. But I also don't want to be, like, without energies, though. Because, like, next turn he just comes in and KOs. But we can't do 210 unless... You know what? This is crazy, but, like, sacking this Hitmonchan's literally the play. Like, the play here is to attach, retreat into Hitmonchan, conserve the energy, evolve this Riolu, let him KO Hitmonchan, and then just draw Mega Lucario. Like, that's literally our only hope right now. Because anything other than this, we just can't win. But unfortunately, Gardevoir perfectly KOs Hitmonchan. Mega Gardevoir is an auto loss into Hydreigon? Yeah, that's true. But I mean, our deck is kind of an auto loss into Gardevoir. Hitmonchan is weak to Psychic and has 130 HP. So, there's not much we can really do there. Nah, I'm saying. Alright, so here we either just draw it or we don't. Although, there is this. So he's going to be able to just snipe my Riolu. I mean, there's no way that we can draw Lucario and Korrina here. But maybe we do something. We'll see. Copycat is a card. I don't think we put Cyrus in our deck, though, did we? No. Cyrus would be good here. Korrina, Mega Lucario, and Rocky Helmet. I mean, we don't have 3 energies anyway, but... If he has Cyrus, we lose, which he does, right? He's got Cyrus. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. If we just didn't go first and lead Riolu, we would have had a much easier opportunity to win, because we wouldn't be -1 energy, right? But he can just go into a DD here and then like hit the bench, and then if he has Cyrus, the game's over. Because we don't have Cyrus. Probably should cut the arena for Cyrus, let's be real. Don't need double arena. Is there a way to make Flygon viable? Yeah, I think so. It's 30 damage to all Pokemon every turn. It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. Maybe he has neither Cyrus or... Oh. Alright. He's still going to retreat though, right? Okay. Alright. Sloth Lover. Giving me the dub. I appreciate it. Basic abilities that flatly benefit you 90% of the time. Yeah. True. All right. The reach is here. This is 210 damage, by the way. So, okay. Because we don't play Cyrus. So if he just went into Indeedee there and just pinged with Indeedee, then he won. So that was kind of a throw. I'm not going to lie, but shout out to you, Sloth. Does Bounded Field hit for 40 instead of 20 weakness? It's ×2 damage. So whatever your attack damage is, ×2. when Bounded Field's up if you're hitting for weakness. It doesn't it doesn't multiply the normal weakness. It turns the weakness into ×2 instead of +20. Which is a big difference. I appreciate you, Sloth. Thank you. Which is crazy. That card is really good. Means you can just counterplay decks now, like hard. I think Hitmonchan's pretty good. I do. Okay. It is now time for the camel. It is now time for the camel antics. Is favoriting sleeves, playmats, etc. a new feature? I think so, actually. Do we have a different Numel? We don't. Oh, look at the... All right. Hydreigon gonna hit for a 260 to side? Yeah, it will. It'll literally will. Not that that really matters, because like not many Pokemon in the game are weak to dark that are seeing play in the metagame. But yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Literally, literally would. Which is hilarious. And then what? Just like one. I think one Victini. Is there a full art Victini? I don't think we drew it other way. If there is, but. Oh, look at the gold cast form, dude. I want to play that. This looks sick. Look at this. Oh, it's not gold on the preview. Okay, never mind. Oh, my bad. That makes Urshifu cards really good. No, it is. Yeah. That stadium's very good for Urshifu. Because you'll hit fire type and like steel type and electric type all for double weakness if you're playing like Rapid Strike. And Rapid Strike's a good card anyway. It's only to the active though, so it'd only be 80 to the active, I guess. And then Moltres, right? And then just double Moltres, and I think that's the deck, literally. Was Moltres in... Do I have... I do definitely have rare art Moltres. Moltres. Yeah, okay. Let's just do... just do the shinies, I guess. The Rainbow Moltres is one of the sickest cards of all time, though. Yeah, and I think that's all you really need. But I think the thing is here is that we got to play double leaf in this deck, which is fine. Which is fine, right? Just run double leaf. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that, right? We're stage 1. I don't think you would play. Yeah, I mean, I don't think really any stadiums are really worth it, other than probably Mesa Gosa. So we'll maybe throw in like one Mesa Gosa in there. Heavy helmet though, probably, right? Just to keep that camera up alive though. But is it really worth it though? I think things are just going to 2-hit KOS anyway. Am I wrong about that? We don't need training area. It's not going to help us. Whatever. We'll throw in a heavy helmet, I guess. Do like one copycat. Let's see here. Where's the leaf? We have full art leaves. Double research. Are we ever playing Memory Light on this thing? What is this doing? Flip a coin. 30 more? No. Actually, I mean, that's not even bad, though. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, low-key. It's like 50 for... If that was a 1 energy attack, it'd be super good. Pokeballs. We'll throw in... Cyrus doesn't really matter, but we're going to play one anyway. Are we, though? It's a random Pokemon. There's no way we play Cyrus, right? I'll play one Leaf. I mean, I genuinely don't know what else we want to play in this deck. What else is worth it? I don't know. Yeah, we're definitely got to play Leaf, but like, what else what else could possibly be worth playing in this deck? I don't know. Flame Patch? For what? You think just double Flame Patch just to play it? It'll come up, right? Yeah, whatever. Why not, dude? And then what do you think, like... Whatever, dude. Just play double Ice Pop. Play Mesa Gosa. And then we'll just play like a second Heavy Helmet or something crazy. PCL for Sleep Scam? That's not a bad idea either. Let's do this. I'll play a second. But there's no reason to play double heavy helmet. There's genuinely not. I'm just going to play a second copycat. And then, what was that? Somebody said PCL? Probably, right? Probably the PCL. PCL's probably the play. The smart pick. We just need to get the deck out there. We don't need to think too hard about it, I think. PCL. Okay, send it. Memory Light could be interesting, but I think we're just going to high roll with Moltres and just leave it at that. We're just we got Victini, so I think the odds are that we're going to get at least 2 energy every time we flip Moltres, like at least, right? That's just the probability of it. We do somewhat auto lose to Oricorio, so that is fair, but I'm not. Whoever comments that, just get out of the chat. We're not dealing with Oricorio. I'm not doing it. Sorry. Okay. Here we go, folks. Mad's battle. Send it. Camera up to time. Booyah. Booyah. So, I mean, theoretically speaking, the setup should be pretty good. And I think the Victini Moltres stuff's going to be good regardless. I just think Camerupt isn't that good of a card. I think that inherently is the thing, is that Camerupt just isn't a good card. You know what I mean? I think the whole concept of Victini and Moltres is really cool. But 160 to a random Pokemon, it could be fun. It's going to be fun regardless. And we're playing a grass deck. So, send it. Literally send it, bro. Leading Moltres going second, so it's already a good start with Numel on the bench here. Ogrepon? Uh-oh. Delete button. Tried to hit the Camerupt delete button. We would like Victini, but we need Camerupt. A couple of things that we need here. Double Pokeball. What the heck was that? Sorry. I accidentally just like minimized my game. All right. Another Moltres. If this is another Numel, then I'm not actually gonna rage. All right, let me get the Victini. And this is fine, bro. We don't need a second Camerupt. No way. So, okay, so let's see here. How does this work? So it's just, I just do it, and then if I want to redo it, it'll give me the option. Right? 1. So 2. Yeah, we just do it anyway, though. Whatever, right? I think objectively you never redo it if you get 2, but we're just going to do it anyway. Absolute legend, bro. The gamble. We gambled and it paid off. That's absolutely hilarious. There's a case to be made to just put them on a Moltres here, but that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. That was hilarious. That was objectively super funny and really stupid. Why did we do that? So that's hilarious, though. Chugger of Pepsi is absolutely raging right now. He's like, bro, what? Into Camerupt? No, we're not that good. Unfortunately. Should have attached that to the active, though, 1000%. We have Leaf in hand, though. It doesn't matter. Flame Patch is needed? Sure, dude. I believe you. Again, not good enough. Not good enough. We threw. We're throwing. We are officially throwing. I apologize, folks. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Again, there's no... If you flip 2 heads, there's no reason, unless you need it that turn, to go for it again. Because the odds are you're just not going to get 2 out of 3. Because the odds are, like, there's 4 different outcomes. There's 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So... If you're anything more than 2, or more, obviously. But yeah. Camerupt? Top deck? Dude, let me... Oh, wait. We don't have enough. I'm raging. I'm rage baiting right now. Oh, wait. Send it. Absolute bait worthy, bro. What are we doing? We're not objectively playing this poorly, but whatever. I'll hit 70 to the face. Bada boom. What we need is the bounded. We got to be playing the bounded arena, dude, to hit for 140 there. Uh-oh, Sprigatito. Whatever, dude. Don't at me. Where are the camera ups at, dude? Any cards in deck? This guy gets it. Karma. I'm just rolling the dice, dude. I'm just flipping coins. Oh, dude. Wait, it's got 0 energy onto it. That is objectively the worst play, though. He's just gamboing? Is he just going full gambo on it? There's no way he made that play, bro. He's trying too hard. Yo, Sleeth, thanks for the sub. He's trying too hard to seem like he's not stream sniping, but we know he is. Like, bro. We're gonna do the play that makes the most sense. We can't mess around. I know we could have just copycatted there. We'll do it next turn. It's all good. Goodbye, Sprigatito. It was nice knowing you. It was nice to know you. Yeah, I mean, Flame Patch is the move, I think. And now we just dive bomb. Now we just shoot bombs out with camera up until the game's over. We can one-shot Mega Charizard in the active now with Qianpao and new stadium. Yeah, or Suicune can just KO it. Yeah, that is true. The Stage 2 Mega Pokemon are much less dominant now. You know what I mean? All right, this game's over. Game over. Sorry, pal. There he is, the GOAT. The GOAT himself. Don't concede. Let me attack, please. Let me do it. This is 160. But this is weakness, though. See, if we had the Bounded Air Arena, this would do 320. It'd be sick. Volcanic Kaboom. It's pretty funny, actually. I mean, you can definitely get double kabooms out, right? Like, there's never a world where you're going to get one hit KO'd, unless it's, like, Charizard. So, the strategy isn't that bad, right? You just kind of deal some damage with Moltres, and then, you know, you throw out some kabooms, and maybe you win. Like, I don't know what else you could possibly do with this deck other than just that. Just hope you land some kabooms. It's a Mega, so it won't work with the Stadium. That is true. That I completely forgot. I did forget about that. Mega Lucario Immersive on my alt. Shake my head. Let us trade 3 stars. I know. We definitely should be doing that. I don't have a second Sceptile. I'll go live. I'll just honestly, dude, I might just play camera up for like 30 minutes until the midnight rolls around, and then we'll open some more packs, and then we'll end it there. How about that, folks? We are leading Numel here. Not ideal. Oh, Garchomp. Garchomp's scary. The rare candy 50 damage is pretty terrifying. Mesagosa. Into Pokeball into Copycat, I think is the correct play here. We need to draw into a leaf. Double Numel. Flip Gosa first. Odds are it's a basic. Odds are that it's Tails. We knew that. Okay. 4 new cards. We need Leaf and Moltres, preferably. All right. I mean, not really what we wanted, but put this down. We can copycat again next turn. It's not completely cooked. It's pretty cooked, but it's not completely cooked. Copycat first. Nah, if it was a basic, we could have benched it, and then we would have had less cards in our deck. You always thin first. All right, does he get heads? Does Jebvanus get heads? No. Is this Jebvanus? Is that what his name is? Hydreigon does 240 with that stadium? It does, yeah, to dark weak Pokemon. But to be fair, if you were playing Hydreigon and you were playing a deck that was weak to dark, you were going to win anyway, so I don't really think that matters much. But yeah, theoretically that does check out. Okay, Flame Patch. I'm going to evolve this guy first. I'm not going to evolve this dude. Let's do this. I'm going to wait for Victini here, I think. Is Mesagosa the play? Copycat first. Copycat first. Give me the leaf. Not that it matters, but no leaf. We should probably play double leaf in this deck, I would imagine. Is there a case he's just going to evolve and KO us, right? There's not really a reason. I guess we have Flame Patch, so yeah, let's just commit active. Heavy Helmet this. Do this. Do this. 6 cards in deck with leaf in there. But Flame Patch means that like we can double patch retreat, like in a crazy world. We flip heads, that's gonna be camera up. Never mind, it's Moltres, my bad. And now we only have 5 cards in deck with leaf in there somewhere. Double research in leaf in our 5-card deck. I don't see the worth of 2 times Stadium. What deck would you use it? It's an anti-meta thing. So like, let's just say Hydreigon is tier 0 and it's just 25% of the meta share. So you would just play, you could play a grass deck and then run that Stadium and just auto win that matchup. Basically. That's all that really means. Another Camerupt. There's no Pokemon in our deck, but we also don't have Leaf, but we can double Flame Patch here. Kind of pop off on him. Right? We don't have a Pokemon. No. That's pretty funny. Maybe PCL here, but let's just let's burn our Flame Patches. The double Flame Patch ended up being appropriate somehow. Like it is just worth it to play these cards, I guess. But we need a 3-bomb here, right? We need a 3-bomb, or else we're just not going to be able to. See, this is sketchy. I mean, I don't want to evolve that yet. I'll just let Garchomp KO it, honestly. Yeah, we need 3 here on this Camerupt, or else we're cooked. Might go full Gambo. That's 1. See, but like here, is it worth it to go for the Gambo though? Because we don't have any Flame Patches. So like we would like to be able to. I guess we don't have Leaf either. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to say no. I know. Or we did it anyway. Probably should have rolled the dice to go for 3 to get into Camerupt next turn, but it's all good, dude. It's all good. You play colorless attacker decks with different types of Pokemons. Right. That's the way you would build like a deck specifically around that Stadium. But Najor, would you have gone for the 3-drop there? He's going to go Garchomp, but he's going to KO the Numel. There's no way he hits anything other than this, right? There's no way he does that. There's no way he hits for 50. No way. It's only going to be 30. Get out of here. Yeah, okay. 50 on the active. All good. We respect that. Ice Pop is something. That is some. Let's Ice Pop the active. Because I honestly just want to attack this thing. Kind of a fail. All right. Now it's a little bit scary. Wait a minute. Are we just like kind of screwed? He can't KO us next turn. Unless he's got fighting buffs. So he's going to KO us next turn. That's the problem. But if we attach here, we're not going to have enough for Camerupt on the next turn. There's a lot of problems with what's going on here. If we PCL, we go to 140. And he might not be able to KO. So I'm actually going to PCL the active this turn. I'm going to leave this thing at low HP. I'm not even going to evolve it. And then I will do... I'll just do this, I guess. And then we'll Inferno Dance. I'd rather him just not KO us next turn. Get out of here with that, bro. Not again. Nope. Shout out to Victini, broken. No way this is 3 tails again. Yeah, dude. Goated. Goated. We're the GOAT. Victini's the GOAT. We just turned a 0 turn into a 3 turn. Uh-oh, we got to speed up. Timer. Almost went to... Oh! What? You saw that. You saw that. I got scammed. I got scammed. Why would it put it 3 on Victini? Hello? 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 What was that? We just got hard scammed. In what world am I putting 3 energies on a Victini? I clicked it in time as well. Okay, so that's 130. Does he have antiquity as well? I just got hard scammed. Not that it really matters, but that's tragic. Furthest left on the bench, I guess, dude. I don't know. That was toxic. Ah, look at he whiffed. That's pretty funny. That was stupid. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. What do we have left in our deck? Do we have research? There's the leaf. There it is. Do I evolve this thing? We'll evolve it like next turn, potentially. Time to start hitting, boys. Let's go. He can't 2-hit KO me. Actually, he can. I was wrong. Send it. But now we don't have another... See, now we don't have another camera up if we want to use it, which is super annoying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we... Oh, whatever, dude. Whatever. That's toxic. This thing conveniently has 170 HP as well. We don't love that. He already popped a Karina. This man cannot get flip heads on. Yo, what's up, Samurai Jedi? How are you, man? We got trolled. No, I don't think you can get gold border for a normal oak because it's a promo card. I think they've gate kept it. We also did it in time. Like, that's what we got scammed about. Like, we genuinely got it off in time, which upsets me greatly. I think we just go double kaboom and we just hope we just roll the dice properly. Oh, he does go. I forgot. Yeah, no. I forgot about that. So I think we kind of just lose here. Actually, you know, there's a world where we don't lose here. Because we can just KO with Victini. Right? Unless he has another Garchomp. He might have another Garchomp. We're gonna hard retreat with the camera up, KO with Victini to guarantee on the Garchomp. We should have evolved that. I don't know why we never did. That was my bad. I forgot this Moltres was at 10 HP. Was not paying attention. We should have evolved this so that he couldn't have done that. He would have gone for the Moltres, but that would have stopped us from... Yeah, whatever. If the Garchomp comes out, we lose, obviously. It's only got 5 cards in deck. If he doesn't get Garchomp out, though, he loses, which is hilarious. Ah. Oh. Saved? I almost rage quit. He didn't even Masagosa, though. He didn't even go for it. Oh, he's got another rare candy in hand. Flip tails? There's no way he gets double candy off this turn and flips heads. That's toxic. That's toxic. Shout out to this guy. Shout out to this guy. Yep. Had double candy. Finally flips heads on the Gosa. Almost had it. We should have evolved the camera up. Because then... Well, no. Because then we still would have lost. There's no way we would have won. R.I.P. I think we just bricked that game, honestly, though. We led Numel, went first, and just didn't draw Leaf. So I feel like you got to have double Leaf in this deck, though. Gotta run double Leaf in here. There's no way. Right? The energy on the Victini paid off. Not exactly. No. Okay. We should have evolved, but I think we lose that game anyway if we evolve. Honestly. I think Mars in the deck could be pretty funny. Let's hold on. Let's edit this a little bit. I don't really think Heavy Helmet is kind of needed. I just don't think it does anything. I guess it does stop us from just losing to like... Yeah, we'll keep the helmet. All right, we'll keep it. We have what? 1 Ice Pop in the deck, 1 PCL. I kind of just want to run double Ice Pop instead. And I don't really think Masagosa is that needed. I don't even want to play Masagosa. I don't. I really don't. I'm just going to play second Leaf. Lyra? Nah, I don't think we need Lyra. Why do I only have 1 full art Leaf? Didn't I have 2 of them? I should have 2 of these. Whatever. You can change it to the Poncho so they don't damage the Numel and Cyrus. Yeah, but that's... We're not... We don't care about that. Most decks don't play bench damage like that. It's not even like an issue. Our deck is going to lose if we don't just get the Moltres out. Honestly, like, it probably makes sense to just play one Numble in the deck. I guess not. You probably still want to play two. I think double... You just play double Leaf. Sightseer if you really want to find Camerupt. Finding Camerupt isn't really the issue. The issue is just leading Moltres as often as possible. See, like, here we're leading Victini, which isn't as bad, though. Because it's a retreat cost of 1. We are going first, but we have Flame Patch, so it's not even that bad. Oh, the Gold Dwebble! Crustle, we forgot to test Crustle. I think Crustle is the move. Crustle might be better than Lucario. No, I'm just kidding. There is potential, though. I think we copycat next turn? No, because we want to possibly Leaf next turn. I'm going to copycat this turn. Do we have double copycat in the deck or just one? Bad, bad, good, good. Perfect. All right, cool. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Are you guys going to play in PMPT number 29 this weekend? What are your thoughts? Thoughts, opinions? Victini ability is low-key crazy. It is really crazy. It makes Moltres like 10 times better. It's really good for Moltres. Like, honestly, you could just play Zard X with Moltres, or Zard Y with Moltres, and it would be broken. Because, like, you're just going to get it off. It's probably the most consistent way to get the energies onto Charizard. Low-key, high-key. All right, so we Leaf this turn. It's not, like, super ideal, but, like, just Leaf this turn. Hop into Moltres. I'm going to save PCL. I'll probably save PCL. The issue with this deck is just kind of drawing cards, but I'll be there, try to cook something up. Let's see if we can get a 3-bomb. 3-bomb here. You'll be watching on Sunday? Nice. What do you guys think, dude? Like, in this scenario, are you going for it? Are you reflipping on 2? There's no way, right? There's no reason to reflip on 2. I'm sorry. I know it's funny, but, like, I just don't think you ever do it. I don't think there's ever a reason to. This Crustal's about to come out hot, though. About to get crusted. Oh, it's Indeedee, too. Indeedee Crustal? Poncho? Whatever. These people love playing Poncho, dude. No gold border X speed is outrageous. That is true. Red card? The gold border red card would be sick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got rammed. Ram trucks. All right. So, Pokeball. I mean, it's all right. What do we, I think double Numble, like, is the play. Unironically. Do this. We don't even need to Ice Pop, dude. He's not going to KO us. Actually, he could. I forgot he has the ability to just do more damage. Crustal's what, 90? Yeah, he could easily KO us. I don't know why I did Ice Pop. That's 1? See, yeah, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. Redo it. Again. Two is better than 1. You know, low key. Two is better than 1. Can't tell me otherwise. What can you even gold border? 1, 2, 3 star cards, basically. That's it. But no promos, I guess. Here's the Crustal. Conveniently, though, we cannot hit the Indeedee. Rather, we can target the Indeedee, but it won't deal any damage. So Poncho is actually not good. And there's the Karina, like we said. I know I told you we straight up should have Ice Popped. I don't know why I didn't. You guys can blame me for that. That's all on me. There's no reason why we didn't Ice Pop, but it's whatever. And still no Camerupt. I mean, it's, you know, like, come on. Double Camerupt, 4 cards in deck. We have double Copycat in this deck, too. It's a little bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit disappointed. That's just brutal. That is rather unfortunate. Whatever. 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 Think we need May? Nah, dude. We just need to draw the 2 cards in our deck that are... Oh, I went for it again. Send it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I didn't even mean to click it there. No, I don't think you need May. I think you just need to not get unlucky. Like, you can't sit here and be like, oh, yeah, you know, the 2 cards left in our deck being camera up. But we lose here anyway, though, because, like, the 160 does not KO Crustle because it's caped, because it's got Heavy Helmet. And then if we do target Indeedee, we just can't ever deal damage to it. So I think we just auto-lose that matchup, like, 10 out of 10 times. But I forgot completely that Karina would have KO'd us. I mean, I did say it in the moment, but I just figured whatever. Because we were going to lose that game anyway. You know what I mean? Imagine if Moltres is 1 retreat cost. It would be better. It would be better. I just don't think Camerupt is that good. I'll be honest. Guy also have Cyrus? Yeah. But I mean, also, like, we had healing cards. We just need to play them. You know what I mean? We had Ice Pop and PCL. We could have just avoided all of that, quite frankly. I just don't think we ever win that game with Camerupt. I think the Heavy Helmet 160 HP Crustle with a Poncho Indeedee on the bench is not something we want to be dealing with. When did they add the ability to add adornments to cards, regardless of the amount of dupes you have? Was that added today? I don't know. I mean, there's always been, you know, like there's always been the flare, but I think this update came with a bunch of stuff. So there's going to be a bunch of new stuff in the game that's just not really, you know, something that's been in there before. Between this and the Lucario deck, run Hiking Trail combo. Hiking Trail's good. I think this deck just has too many cards that you don't always play, you know what I mean? Like Ice Pop sometimes is just in your hand, Flame Patch is in your hand, Double Leaf. Like, these are cards you just, like, you know, you'd have to build the deck differently. But yeah, I mean, you could play the what's the card that goes with Hiking Trail? Where you shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck and then yada yada. What's that one? I forget what it's called. But you could play that. I think that's just an underrated thing in the game. Probably just go Magby and Camerupt and then nothing but heals. Yeah, but... Yeah, I mean... you could. No Victini on this Moltres. Only 1. Sad. Sad times. Yeah, maintenance copycat is also nice. It's true. I mean, that's probably the more effective way to play the deck. Like that'll add a lot of consistency to like low Pokemon archetypes. But you're gonna play Double Leaf regardless, though, because you're playing double Numel. But maybe not though. Maybe you play 1 Numel and then less Leaf. He's gonna put me to sleep. You gotta break out, Moltres. You gotta do it. Oh, brutal. What is this hand, bro? What is this hand? Should we? We can't retreat because we're asleep. It would be funny if we retreated and then went for the coin flip KO. There will be scenarios though where if you have Victini, you can just go for the KO with the 50 damage attack. I assume he's got Altaria here, or he'll draw into it. Yeah, I like maintenance Hiking Trail Copycat a lot. I think it's a really, really good package. Makes decks very consistent. And there's Altaria. Should have healed. I don't know why I'm not accounting for the obvious damage that's on the board. We do have Flame Patch though, so let's draw into our boy Camerupt here. Camerupt is beans. Yeah, dude. I don't think anybody thought Camerupt was gonna be good. 4 energies, 160 to a random opponent. Does that sound good to anybody? I don't think it does. I don't think that sounds very good. So obviously, it's definitely not good if you don't draw it. You got to draw camera up for it to do anything. You know? Clutch. The clutch 50. We should have ice popped and healed the Moltres. Again, I'm not really paying attention, let's be fair. But we could have kept our Moltres above 130 and just not KO'd that turn. But it wouldn't have mattered because what were we going to do? What were we going to do anyway? 0 copycat, 0 research were drawn that game. Let it be known. But it's constant 160 per turn? Yeah, like by turn 5 or whenever you get it up. You know? GG? Oh, it's all good, bro. GG. GG. I'm low-key kind of done with camera up. I'm not really interested. I'm not that interested. I just don't think there's much really, like... There's not a lot of... There's not much else you could do with the camera up. Do you know what I mean? It's just sort of there. But I do want to go back to Suicune. I want to test out the Inteleon stuff more. Mad's Battle is the code. It needed to hit for 180 so it could actually KO real targets. 180 would have been a lot better. True. Why not Magby instead? I mean, you can go Magby. But, I mean... I don't think that's going to make the deck better. You know what I mean? All right. Going second, Suicune lead, Sobble in the hand. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. People are already trying to sell Shiny Mega Absol. I bet they are, dude. That's hilarious. It's a cool card. You can go Shiny Darkrai. Do we have Shiny Hydreigon yet? Have they not given us Shiny Hydreigon? Camerupt is just so blah. It's all right, dude. There's always one of those, you know what I mean? There's always just one of those silly, you know, it's just little silly deck, silly Pokemon. It's okay. You know, not everything in the game needs to be, you know, overly complex and crazy and whatnot. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it, bro. It's all good. Yeah, we're chilling. I also don't really even know if I like the Mantike in this deck, by the way. Because, like, the prize math isn't great. This Donphan's terrifying. If he gets Donphan, Lucario, and other buffs here, we're cooked. Please no. 70? It's not the end of the world. 70's okay. 90 is tough. All right? 90 is tough. We don't want that. Okay. He had all the cards we didn't want him to have. It's unfortunate. Donphan is so scary, bro. It's an absolutely terrifying Pokemon. Fighting just does too much damage. We need starting planes, bro. We need a lot right now. But he's thinning out his hand, so we can't copycat. Yo, Nether Noob or Nother Noob. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think Donphan is super good, though. I really think it's like the best option. On the real. Okay. So maybe we live with PCL Cape because that puts us at 100. So he would need another Lucario or Korrina this turn to KO us. I think that's what we just literally have to do anyway. We have to hope for that. Because he got turn 2 going first Donphan with Lucario and Arena, which is like worst case scenario for us. But we also don't have... another Sobble would be really good here. Do we bench the Mantike? We don't get the KO if we do. Theoretically, it is worth it. The gold animation does take a bit longer, doesn't it? It's pretty funny. If we had drawn a Sobble instead of the Mantike off that basic draw, then we actually could have KO'd this turn, which is incredible if you actually think about it. That's why I just don't really like the Mantike. Okay, so that's May. Again, he's only hitting for 90 here. He needs another Lucario, which I guess he's fishing for. He's probably not playing Mega. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. It's fine, because we KO with Inteleon. Chilling. Low-key chilling. Have you been in the sun? Me? No, it's just hot in my office right now, dude. I was at the beach today, but I didn't really get a lot of sun. You know what I'm saying? Sobble? Big. So this is chill, dude. I mean, this isn't bad. I know we're not like, you know, we're not doing a ton right now, but like we're behind a turn, but like we're still, I mean, like maybe he doesn't get Donphan next turn, right? We don't know. You never know. We also have Parasol Lady. I mean, I think we just lose to Donphan because it's going to deal 90, and we just don't have a way to not go down to the 1 energy. Yeah, that research is tough. We can boat. I don't think it's doable. I just don't think that even this fan piece literally hitting us for 70 damage, 90 damage, bro. Oh, wait, never we win. Okay, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Clutch. He bricked. He bricked off the Donphan. Happened to us. Did happen to us quite a bit of times. You know? It happens. He did get turn 2 going first Donphan, Antiquity, Lucario, so we can't... Listen. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, he did kind of high roll us, but the amount of people who would play Rampardos in the next PMP2 would be crazy. There's going to be a lot of Rampardos, going to be a lot of Donphan, going to be a lot of Lucario. Donphan's really good. It's really good. All right, I'll play one more game here, and then we're going to open some more packs, because I think at midnight, the pack opening thing will refresh. Fighting has had a full daytime to nerf it. Yeah, dude. Fighting's been tough for a while. You calling my Dialga Licky EX deck not serious? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's not good, but... You know. Wonder how many have been Grass Psychic with the Weakness Stadium? Probably a fair bit, I would imagine. I wish there was a way to grit, like that stadium. You know that stadium we have for Grass Basics? Like, if we had a water one, it would be insane in this deck. Isn't the reset 1 AM? Oh, is it? Yeah, maybe it is. Hope Zoroark becomes tier 1. I think Zoroark's really good. I think everything's good. It just kind of comes down to like how things match up against each other. You know what I mean? Like that is inherently, you know, how it goes. Okay. Poison's, okay. All good. Research before Pokeball. Want those Sobbles. Please. Please do not give me Mantank. I'm about to cut this thing from my deck. I hate it. Okay. Momosoka with the follow. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's get all these guys down here. Get them all down. Yep. Get the extra draws. Sweet. Double Drizzile. We need Sobble, though. Do we put May in this deck? We do, right? We have 1 May in here. Did you get Rainbow Rare Art for Zoroark EX or Magnezone? Yeah, those are on my chase cards. No, I did not get any rainbows. I only got I got full art Karina, I got full art Caddy or Cabby, and then I got full art Mega Lucario. And then I got double crown Celebi. They finally changed the Wonder Pick animation. Oh, the gold rare candy. That was sick. That was awesome. He went first though, so sorry, no attack turn 2. For little Septite. Sorry, bro. The question, though, is that if we hit him, we get KO'd on the flip because of the Poison Barb, which is the dangerous part here. So what we need is, like, starting planes. And I don't know if we ever are going to, like, I don't know if we'll ever draw it. We do get Inteleon. This... hopefully is a Sobble. That's so annoying. I'm going to take Mantike out of this deck. I swear. I literally am. Can't tell me otherwise. It's just so annoying. But we don't attack this turn. Because if we attack, we lose. Here we go. We'll pop the Flagrant Forest for the lulls. So honestly, like what we do is we split. The fact that we didn't get Sobble there though is so annoying. Like fundamentally, it's so annoying because we have healing in our deck, right? So if we attack, we go down. So we're just not going to attack this turn, but we'll take the turn to Drizzile damage. Honestly, I'm taking Mantike out of this deck. I just don't even think we want the basic. Like it's just not even worth it. And we just let him hit us. Hopefully we draw. Hold on. He might have damage modifying. It was probably a bad play. I do think the Rainbow Rare Arts are the hardest ones to pull. I kind of agree with that. He goes into Pheromosa here, which is a crazy play because we literally have Cyrus in our hand. Is that the right play though? What was that? Why would he do that? Can anybody explain what just happened? What's sad though is that we can't KO. There's 100 on the board. Double Inteleon is 160. Do we just KO here? If we Cyrus, then that kind of just takes this out of the game. I know we only have one Cyrus in the deck, but this pressure is just the correct thing to do, I think. Can I not? Oh, I already played a supporter. Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry, my bad. My bad. So now he's at 60, and I assume he's playing like healing cards, right? But if he stays in, we should still be able to KO. That starting planes came a little bit late. Right? Because now, like, he just shouldn't want to stay in, which immediately puts us in a better position. Yeah. Even though we can never bring this up, it's still fine. I think it was still better to do that. You know what I mean? Could be wrong, but that's how I feel. He only has 3 cards in deck. Kind of toxic. It is tough, though. I mean, I think we just lose to the double Sceptile. We don't have any Mars or anything. Did we put Sabrina in this deck? I don't know if we did. Only way to win on board is KOing Sceptile. KOing the other stuff doesn't do anything. Yeah. I was kind of banking on him not having another Trico to bench and then attach to. Like this turn. Because he's just going to go rare candy, right? Like that all makes total sense to me. Did we not play healing in this deck? I think we have a PCL, right? But if we Parasol this, then we can just KO this next turn. And then he can't attack next turn, right? Like, we don't want to KO this here. Retreating, though, might be the play. Because then we can heal this back up with PCL and whatnot. And then get starting planes in play. But yeah, we don't attack here because then we always go down. So we want to KO this without attacking it, which we can do with Inteleon and Drizzile. And there's PCL, so that's clutch. I feel like we're playing this correct, but maybe not. It's too late in the night for me to know what's going on. Honestly. He could just also attack me with Jump Blues. That's very... I mean, he will, all right? But whatever. So here comes the second... Oh, we're playing Njord, dude. Shout out to Njord. Who's obviously better at this game than I am. But, theoretically speaking here, this will go 20-20. But he's got to bring something up, right? The damage thresholds here with Sceptile and Nihilego is crazy because it's 150, right? Which is a really decent, but it's actually more than 150 with Poison Barb. Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal, though, right? Because we have starting planes. So unless he has a second stadium, this might work out for us. But what does he bring up here? Is it Nihilego? It's not barbed, though. This Nihilego doesn't have barb. Yeah. All right. So we PCL'd this one. But this still goes down, though. That's what's really tough. And then we starting planes. This puts us at 140. That is unfortunate. We're just a little bit short on damage. Like on HP. Because Suicune will live, but this one won't. And that is unfortunate. If we had a second cape, we would have stomped him here. I think, like, pretty easily. But this one's not barbed. We're going to get double attacks off on this. Unless he has Sabrina. But Sabrina also doesn't KO us. Is Donphan viable with Lucario? I think so. If he has another stadium, we just lose. But maybe he doesn't. Seemingly doesn't. Might be doable. I don't know if we win here. I don't know if we do. I don't think we have what it takes. Because I assume he has a way to hit for an additional damage here. Right? That is my assumption. We also don't do enough damage in general because we have to do 100. So we actually just can't win. Sadly. We're 20 damage short. RIP. Rest in peace. So close, but so far. We need another Parasol Lady. There's a lot of things that matchup is just tough. That matchup's just going to be tough regardless. Hey, I'm the Crustle Dude. How about new Heracross with Barry? I think it's going to be really cool. I think the new Heracross is actually a very legitimate card. GG and Jord. I think we did everything we could there. I don't think we had the gas. You know what I mean? Irida would have been super clutch there, actually. Maybe you overthinked it? Could have attacked directly early game? Well, I mean, I think so. I just don't think we had enough damage. Like, I don't know if there's ever a world where we're able to win that. If I had to change this deck, it would probably be like to run another Parasol Lady. I really don't think Mantike is that needed. But you want to play something though, right? Just to like have it on the bench. That's why I wanted Mantike, because if you lead with it, it's not bad at all. It just doesn't feel great to draw it when you want the Sobbles. You know what I mean? Starting planes, I think, is the move for sure. I don't even know if you need inflatable boat. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's gonna be it. That's just a tough matchup. Switch Mantike for Sabrina. Yeah, maybe, potentially. I don't know. I don't really know what you would change about the deck. I do think double Parasol Lady, though, is cool. And the reason I think this makes sense in not playing boat is because you can just scoop up the Sobble if you really need to get into this weekend a turn earlier. You know what I mean? Like, you can just evolve it, ping it, and then scoop it up like a turn early, and it's like not that big of a deal. So I think double Parasol Lady is the move. I think that's very smart. I don't think you really need May. I think you just hard draw into cards. What could be cool in this deck, though... I'm trying to think, it is tough to not have enough basics. Yeah, I don't think you need boat with Parasol Lady. Maybe the Field Blower to get rid of capes and stuff. It has some applications. There are some applications to it. Yo, Dex with the sub. I appreciate you, man. Najor, what would you change about this list, brother? What would you add in here? What are you adding? Because, like on one hand, sure. Like, sometimes, like, if a Suicune goes down, you're not going to have the full bench for the damage. But at the same time, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just 20. Like, just play, like, double cape. Double cape, starting planes. I just don't really know, like, what other cards you would want. The healing is good, right? Because you got 180 HP Suicunes, which is a decent amount. I just, you know, I don't know. I don't think you need to, like, overthink it much. Does Fishing Net work for EX Pokemon? Could just play Irida and PCL. Irida is effectively better into most things, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, Copycat. Indeedee. Indeedee is kind of spicy, but you also can't scoop it up. You don't really want to lead with it. I guess the odds are you won't. I just think you benefit way more from, like, getting the Sobbles off the Pokeballs early. You know what I mean? I don't think you really ever want to, like, mess around with the fact that you might just grab a Pokemon that you might not want. Because you're always going to want to bench the second Suicune, and then you're going to want the Sobbles down. So, like, there's never a time where you would put that other basic Pokemon down. A Misty? Misty could be interesting, but it's very inconsistent. You know, it's probably, like, inherently speaking, it's literally, you probably just cut the PCL and you literally just play double Ice Pops in here. Like, unironically, like, that is probably the objectively correct way to play it. Because in most games, like, the 180 HP dual Suicunes with double Ice Pops is, like, you know. No, you don't need Boat or X-Speed because Parasol Lady can just scoop up. So, like, if you have a Sobble in the active, you just wait till turn 2, you evolve it, you ping, and then you just scoop it up. You know what I mean? You never really need the retreat card. It doesn't really make that much sense. I think you just send. I'm gonna do one more battle, and then we'll see how it feels. Because we were playing Boat, but then I realized I was like, I'd rather just play double Parasol Lady. And Ice Pop's broken, so I think this is just an Ice Pop deck. Honestly, double Parasol Lady, double Ice Pop. Suicune's drawing 2 cards every turn, so you know it should be all right. So here, like, we lead Sobble, which is bad. No other basics, which is also really bad. But we can scoop it up if we want to. We can also find a friend if we you know, theoretically were to do that. Okay, would I rather my Sobble take damage? Yeah, actually I would rather my Sobble take the damage here. Forgot that's the whole point of the deck. Are you thinking about banning Lucky Ice Pop again in the future? I don't know. We really only banned it once because there's a lot of debate as to whether or not Ice Pop should have been banned or why we banned it that one tournament. But I will say that for the rest of the season, we basically we basically saved the metagame that season by having the opening tournament not be Ice Pops. Because like, Hydreigon was tier 0 and then it wasn't, you know what I mean? And that's just the reality. We can actually just not even scoop up again this turn. I know we're missing the draw, but then we keep Suicune alive. Because even Garchomp can't KO. So, I'm not even going to. I'm just going to let Sobble hang out here. I know we're missing out on draws, but I think it's more worth it. Gold Copycat is sick. We need to goldify all our cards. Copycat into the research, bro. Must be nice. Pokeball Copycat research, bro. Must be nice. This is fine. Take all this to the bank. Can I get a Drizzile? Oh, okay. No? Okay. We have to scoop this up anyway, so... And we actually just KO. So, clutch. Excalibur's looking better with Chien-Pao and Wincon? I mean, yes. But also, like, protect the Poncho when you lose, you know what I mean? We do have Field Blower, though. Like, Suicune Chien-Pao is objectively better now with Field Blower, because, like, you can just get rid of Ponchos like nothing. And that deck is still going to be really good. Jabanus. He's upset right now, objectively. We might get stomped by a whatchamacallit. Yeah, you might just go Rampardos here. I mean, we do live. All right. Rampardos comes down, regrettably. Doesn't have a lot of bench Pokemon, so we will be taking some damage here. What we need is another Suicune. What we need is a Pokeball or a Research. We've drawn neither here. We're -4 card advantage. Or 5. Yeah, okay. Absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. We just drew absolutely nothing. We drew nothing. Okay, all right. Hard bricked. Absolutely hard bricked. It's hard to see. It really is. Why did I attach to the Sabo there? That was definitely not the correct play. But anyway, find a friend. Send it. Hey. Tis the Suicune. That's fine. That's okay. No Pokeballs, no Researches, by the way. He takes some damage. My goodness. Will we ever draw a card that is that is good for our deck? Like, bro, what on earth? What is this? What is this? Absolute travesty, dude. Double Pokeball, double Research, double Drizzile in our 8-card deck. That literally doesn't get any worse. Oh, and Karina GG. Nothing we can do there. We straight up did draw anything. Rampardos, Karina, and Temple's nasty. Yeah, it is. It's so much damage. We just hard bricked that game. Literally drew every card we didn't want. The entire game. The entire game was just draw nothing we want to. I mean, the 160 on the Suicune, the 180 is fine, but at the same time, like, a lot of Pokemon are going to be able to reach that far now, like the fighting decks. And it's tough. It's going to be tough. Like, we didn't get starting planes there. That technically would have kept us alive, but if we had just drawn any Pokeball or Researches, we would have just had a second Suicune, and we could have just stayed in and attacked. And then just 2-KO'd. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many scenarios where, you know, if we just had drawn a single Pokeball or researched into a Pokeball, then that game is like kind of a free win. Yeah, do we not have a shiny Rampardos? We have so many shiny Pokemon in the game. There's a lot of shinies. All right, guys. That was a good one. I had fun tonight. It was a great stream. Very fun. Listen, I really like this set. I really do. I think fighting is crazy, dude. I think any fighting deck that was remotely good before is like a little bit too good now. You know what I mean? I think these, yeah, we gotta wait till 1 AM for the reset, sadly. I think these Pokemon just deal too much damage, bro. I think fighting does too much damage. Just started level 10. What pack should I try to pull? It's hard to say, man. I would just start in B series and try to get the supporters and whatnot. In order to get the 24-hour Wonder Picks. Let's check these Wonder Picks here. Any gas in the Wonder Picks? Probably not. I really like Donphan. I really like Rampardos. I think these cards are just... I think fighting is just ridiculous, dude. I just think like it's completely changed the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you go up against a Rampardos and you're like, all right, like, they can hit 180 for one. Like, 180 for one? Like, it's not even that difficult. They just need, like, Karina in the stadium. And that's plus 50. It's plus 50. Now, that's only to EX Pokemon. So, admittedly, non-EX Pokemon are better. And I think that Hydreigon has been buffed pretty heavily. But Hydreigon gets kind of beat by Sceptile. I think it does. So, you know. Thanks, man. Best support cards? Well, it's so hard, dude. It's so tough. Like, you want the promo supporters. You want, like, all of those supporters from Deluxe EX. You want all of you want Copycat and Lycia and May from B1. You want Cyrus and you want Sabrina. It's tough. It's really tough. It is. It's tough to. There's just so many. I think, honestly, Deluxe Pack EX is probably still the best one to open. If it's even available. I don't even know if you can open it anymore. Rampardos is so terrifying, bro. I think Suicune stocks are way down. I do. You know? Because now like, fighting can reach on you because you're an EX Pokemon. You know what I mean? I think Garchomp is definitely really good. I think Garchomp is way better now, dude. Garchomp is way better. Donphan way better. Rampardos way better. It's funny because we have Lucario, but I really think the other fighting Pokemon are probably just better options. Deluxe Pack isn't available. Yeah, that's really tough. Hop in the Discord. Hop into the Discord and then, like, ask some people in the Pocket Chat if they have the... ask our moderator, Light Rain, because he's got like a spreadsheet that he built with, like, all of the best chase cards that are, like, staples that are essential in every booster pack. Like, that's a really useful image, and it's in the Discord somewhere, so definitely go check that out. Got those, been using your videos, got way better, though. Thanks for the help. Can't open those packs. Yeah, it's tough. I'll look at the VIGs for more info and appreciate it. No problem, man. And, I mean, the meta just changed. It's a new season, but, like, follow the channel this week because you're going to see... I'll let you know, like, what's the best, you know, and what decks you should be playing and whatnot. I really think... I think there's going to be a lot that changes. The meta in the what, I don't even know what you call it, but the hierarchy of the meta game right now is definitely changing. It's going to change pretty quick. So stay tuned. We'll talk about it all this week. Should have some Pokemon Champions videos coming out soon, and we're going to be doing a Pokemon Champions tournament, so you guys should check that out as well. Go check out the Champion Mets channel. I just got back in the game. What booster should I pull? Again, it's a really tough question, Emily. It's really tough. It really depends on what deck you want to play, what cards you're missing. Like, it's a very difficult question to answer. But hop in the Discord, and then if you're looking for particular cards or building certain decks, like, we'll help you out in the Discord. For sure. Link down in the description below. Or in the, in the description. All right, guys. Let's get out of here. Peace out. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. More videos coming in the next few days. Go check out Champion Mets. And, yeah. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Appreciate you guys. Bye. Goodbye.